All right, welcome back to Rush of Madness. We start where we left off, right in the heart of the fight. So cycling through, it goes to the top of the initiative. Orlandis, you have the turn, and you are not currently able to move as you are grappled slash restrained by the larger one.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. La, la, la. I will use. What I'm going to use my direct strike feature on Ravik, so we can hit stuff. Oh,
Okay.
I'll
So
leave
then
it in
Vravik
here.
will go ahead and make the attack then. So
Yeah.
Vravik, your choice of target, whichever one you want. They both have roughly the same amount of damage.
And you also get a bonus to your damage roll if you hit. Oh yeah, and it's okay. You get a +2 bonus.
+2, sweet. 10.
Okay. And which one did you hit?
The one right in front of me.
Okay. So then takes the damage. It appears to be at about less than half hit points at this point now. Orlandis, that was your action. Do you have any other things you'd like to do with your turn?
Yes, I can't remember, but did I give Ravik temp HP last time?
You did, but it's been used up.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna give this temp HP. I'm gonna give inspiring word to uh Astrogoth, just in case.
Probably a good idea.
All right, you got 10 temp HP, and then that's my turn.
All right. Astrogoth, you are up. I don't believe you're under any effects at current.
I mean, I'm in melee. That's a debuff to me.
Oh, fair, fair, fair. Yeah, that makes sense.
Um,
Oh,
I'm going to use my spear again and hit the guy that's north of me.
okay. Um, yeah.
I should have put try in there.
Are we doing weapon conditions in this? I don't remember if we were.
Yes, we were in the beginning.
Yeah, so spear's fine now instead of just regular standard. You'll just put that in parentheses next to the word spear in the gear items.
The diddly do. Yeah.
The
Okay.
thing is,
We also said that the spear he has now is Orlandis's first spear that he lost.
yep. So you'll be the one that loses them, and he'll be the one that breaks them.
Hey guys, you'll never guess what I found. Oh, it broke
Oh,
already.
it's splinters. Cassia, you're up. All right, that'll work.
11 force damage on the one.
It's dead.
I've been melee.
Yeah, it has 6 left. So you strike down the one that you and uh, my brain just did a huge fart.
Lose.
Lose, yeah, Lose. I was looking right at it too. That's the funnier part.
That's fine.
Have been beating the crap out of.
And then the world's worst sacred flame as my actual action on the one on the platform that was shooting at us.
It'll actually dodge that.
And it wouldn't have done much damage anyways. And then I am going to move over to. Can I get to here? I don't know how much of a drop that little line is.
As we discussed, it's like a couple feet. It's not that big a deal.
Okay.
All right, Bravik.
Uh, so he's restrained by a tentacle, right?
Orlandis is currently engaged by a tentacle. Yep.
Can I attack the tentacle?
You can attack the person with the tentacle. If you want to try it, if your goal is to remove him from the condition he's in, the restrained condition, you can attempt to seize him out of it. You can make an athletics check to try and pull him free from it. But yeah, cutting the tentacle probably won't cut it clean in two. It's about as thick as an arm.
Okay. We'll move right here.
But yeah, if you want to seize him from it, you can attempt to with an athletics check.
Athletics check.
And yeah, that movement will actually. Sorry, hold on.
What?
That movement will provoke an opportunity attack from the drown blade. 8 will miss. Go ahead. All right.
17.
So yeah, you pull him free. You can move him to any space that's adjacent to you. You can just ping it and I'll move him.
How do I ping again?
Hold down on the mouse where you want it. Did you ping?
Yeah, just put him right here.
Okay. So you pull him free of the tentacle. That's your action to do so, by the way. Anything else from you?
What can I do? He's already got to attack me once, so he can't attack me again. I can move now, right? I won't
well,
trigger again.
So this one attacked you. So if you move
Oh,
away
that
from
one.
this one, it'll attack you.
Oh. I will attempt.
Where are you moving?
I'm trying to move right here.
Okay, keep in mind that's off a cliff.
Is that off the cliff? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like on the edge right
You're
here.
literally on the edge of the cliff. Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna try and walk down the cliff then. Use my spider boots. Just go over the edge.
Okay, so then I'll take the opportunity attack then with the second one. That will crit.
Jesus.
It'll do 14 points of slashing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Success. Okay, so you move down the cliff a bit, just away from them, and then Lose, you are up.
I'm going to move to the end of this bridge,
Mm-hmm.
and I would like to ready an action. Did I have both out? I think I did.
Yeah.
If you wanted to, your strength is 10 or better, right?
My strength? Yeah, it's 12.
Okay, so you moved 20 feet to get to that point, so you're kind of at a bit of a pace. If you want to,
Yeah.
you can use the last of your movement, which will put you here, to just clear the bridge entirely. You don't have to walk on it. You can just jump over it. If you want to avoid the chance of being
And that would land me
right adjacent to him, so it'd be right here.
right here on the edge.
Yep, on the other side of the bridge, without touching the bridge. If you want to, you don't have to, and there's no roll or anything. You just
No, I think I like it over here. And I'm going to ready an action with my single hand whenever, if he moves closer.
okay. All right. Remembering this one had the bow.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, it will shoot you then.
Okay.
It's gonna do so twice.
Mhm.
Okay. It's gonna hit with both. First one will do 5 piercing. Second one will do 6 piercing, and then I need 2 con saves.
You said 5 and 6.
Yep.
And then 2 con saves.
Mm-hmm. All right. No inspirations, right?
I don't have any.
Okay.
I got it.
You gonna spend it?
Yeah.
Okay. Bam, bam. Then on the other side of the world, here and here are going to attack Orlandis, and then this one is going to attack Astragoth. Against Astragoth, hit. It'll be a total of 15 damage. If you have any damage mitigation, I can split it for you.
I do not, but it would come out of my temp HP first.
Yep. And then I need 2 con saves from you. And then against Orlandis.
Oh no.
Any inspirations?
I do have
mine.
inspiration.
Do you want to spend it?
I do not have
Oh,
inspiration.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear you.
I'll use
No,
mine.
no. I said I did the first time, and I double checked because I usually do.
Yeah.
I guess I need to make more puns.
I'll use my inspiration.
Okay.
Thank you. It's greatly appreciated.
I believe that means we're spent entirely, right? I just want to double make sure that that's the case. Okay. Cool.
Probably.
All right. So then, Orlandis, swing and a miss, swing and a crit.
Oh.
It'll
okay.
do. The crit only does 7 total, but I need a con
Oh,
save from
right.
you.
Nope. What the fuck? Sorry. Jesus. Okay. Con save coming up.
Okay.
23.
Then the big lad will swing his big, massive greatsword after. Actually, someone roll me a d6 just to see if I get it or not.
Got you.
Okay, no.
2.
All right, so greatsword. I'm gonna go with it twice. Why isn't it? Okay, there it goes. Wow, that's okay. Hold on.
Cool ass
One.
acidic.
He drops it. He throws it off
Oh,
the cliff.
I clicked it, and I was like, "Why is it?" Did I click it? And I forgot, and then I clicked it 2 more times. So it just dropped like 6 of them. So I've got to scroll back up and then find it, and then realize that sadly there were much cooler ones down towards the bottom. So the
What a
first-
vicious flurry of tentacle blows.
This is the great sword, actually. So, as we discussed last time, Orlando says you got hit, or no, sorry, Bravik got hit by it. When the blade hits you, the ice kind of breaks, because remember, the great sword's forged of ice. It shatters, and acid kind of shoots out of it in kind of like a high pressure fashion. So you'll take 7 slashing and 15 acid damage.
Me?
Yep.
Okay. 7. I'm down.
Okay, and I need a con save from you.
Okay. Okay.
Believe in you.
27.
Yeah.
Orlandis, at the start of your turn, you will make a death saving throw.
Okay. It's the one thing I'm good at. The con saves, not the death saves.
Okay, so that's 1 failure, and then because you're starting within the creature's aura of cold, you'll take damage, which will cause you to take another failed death saving throw.
Okay.
All right. Astrogoth, you're starting inside of his space. You'll take 2 cold damage inside of the drowned master's area of cold. And your turn. It's not looking great. Orlandis fell. Bravik ran away. It's you in melee with 3 people.
Thanks, guys.
Already having a great day and just making it
Oh,
great.
Orlandis had more HP than that.
Let me see.
Ooh, real strong. They are undead.
Good choice.
Yeah, but do I want to use? Well, I can't reach Orlando, so I guess I'll use it on myself.
Yep. And then do you have a bonus action you want to throw out?
I do not. No,
All right. So do you want to move at all?
not really, because then they get free hits at me.
Yeah, that's true. Astrogoth done. Castia up.
Alright, I'm gonna use Healing Word with a meta magic point to double its range so that I can drop a Healing Word on Orlandis from over here.
I already
Because
saw
he's
the
150.
thing right there. Yep.
Yeah.
So Cassia's
second
voice
hand.
kind of booms through the cove and kind of slams down with force on Orlandis, sending you back to your feet.
13 points.
Yes.
Very cool. That's a bonus action. You still have your action.
Yeah, spiritual weapon is a bonus action, so I can't move that and have it hit.
Yeah.
That's correct.
With all that terrain, if I dash, I'm assuming I won't get a full 60 feet just because that looks like there's some drops around the way.
I would say that if you're going like here or down, you're fine. This is enough of a slide that actually, if you want, go ahead and make an acrobatics check. Sufficient. So when you get to this space that I'm pointing at right here,
Mm-hmm.
you can power slide down, so this space is effectively adjacent to this space. It's a hard
Okay,
climb up, but it's a
yeah.
neat slide down.
So that's 35, and then down to here would be another 25, so I can get to there. Okay.
I would say it would be kind of more this direction, but yeah, same difference. It'd be,
Okay. Yeah, ran down. Sorry, Lose, they need us.
I got it.
Varavik.
Right.
Well, I gotta get back in here. I'm gonna run along the side of the cliff and pop back up. I'm gonna move back into the group,
Whoosh.
and I'm going to use smoke screen
Okay.
at my feet. So I'm gonna use the free hide action.
Go ahead. Make a stealth check.
Nice, okay. Ah. Oof.
And it's a 10-foot radius.
Yeah.
That's not right. Hold on.
Cover everybody that's here. The whole party.
Yep.
And if I wanted to drink a healing potion, would that be an action or a bonus?
So the smoke is thick that bursts around everybody. What you'll note is the normal time for this, the affected area becomes obscured for 2 minutes. Due to the already pre-designated heavy winds in this area, that time will be halved. It will be blowing the smoke out.
Temporary.
Still more than enough time. I mean, it's fucking eternity in these fights. That was your action. You still have a bonus action since the hide was a free action. Do you have anything?
I use a potion as a bonus?
No.
No. Target's within 5 feet, so I can use quick hands.
Did I offer rapid drinker in this one?
I don't think
Yes.
so.
Okay.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
If you
part
took
of
the
the
feature
starting.
rapid drinker, then yeah, you could. But
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm done.
I usually get that one.
Is that like the frat boy chug?
yeah.
Oh shit!
There's another one I made up for. I think it was the Sunday game. It's called. I don't remember what it's called, but basically, bonus action drink for rapid drinker, and then I think it's quick something, and it's reaction drink.
Yeah.
But it's also bonus action force a quaff instead of action force a quaff, and it's also reaction force a quaff. So like the other one is more frat boy because it's like someone gets hit and you're like pouring it down their face while they're taking
Yes, the
damage.
beer pong master.
Don't forget that you made the IV for our boy
Oh yeah,
Amaran that kept falling over.
Yeah.
that was great. The witch's the witch's syringe. I forget what it was called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The healing potion spinal tap.
Yeah. Lose, you're up. So without the
The-
wind up that you had last turn, you jumping across will be a bit more difficult because you had that
Is-
run down
Yeah.
from before.
So wait, is the bridge difficult terrain then?
The bridge is difficult terrain. Yep.
Okay.
It also looks
That was-
very.
Rickety.
Yeah, the zombies actually avoided it with their jump
Yeah.
superpowers.
That's fine. I was mostly just trying to take the blows. So we're gonna switch out to our longbow.
Hit.
12.
Hit.
Oh wait, I only get.
You get 2 attacks.
Yeah.
All right.
5.
2 shots square in the face. He seems fine. Maybe close to half, but not quite there yet.
Alright. And then I am going to back up now
Okay.
that Castiel is back.
He is going to shoot more. He hits with 1. It does 5 piercing damage. The other one kind of sails wide and kind of hits the lighthouse. The ones over here in this kerfuffle are currently smoke bombed out. So they are currently in a heavily obscuring area, which means they are effectively blinded for the purposes of fighting. Which means they can't technically designate people to attack. But they can swing blindly. So I'm going to have someone roll me a d6. Okay. Alright, so the master's just going to swing wide in front of him. I'll roll a d6 if I actually hit an armor class to see, again with disadvantage, to see who I actually hit. I don't, and I don't. So you can hear the loud glassy kind of ice swimming past you folks as the smoke kind of like fills out the area, and there's kind of shimmers of it that kind of pop inside of the smoke as it's being swung wildly. The other 2 will also attempt to kind of just swing in the area with their rusted swords. Nope. I'm going to say that I'm going to omit Astragoth from the cycle. I just thought of this because protection from evil and good just makes sense in my head. Either way, none of the attacks hit with disadvantage. So they're just swinging wildly in the shadows. Alright. Or in the smoke, rather. Orlandis, you are also under the effects of heavily obscured area.
Okay. I can't see, right?
Right, blinded.
Okay.
You do have a common enough sense that you are standing, like when you are, or actually you haven't stood yet, you're still prone.
Yeah.
But you are laying on the edge, so you would know that.
Okay. The rope was cut, right?
Correct.
It wasn't. Okay.
It was cut about 10 feet down.
Okay. And it's attached to the little spot. Okay. Trying to think. I think it would be a dumb idea, but can I start bringing the rope up? Like, can I reach it from my prone position?
Yeah, you bring up 10 feet of rope, that's fine. That's your action.
Okay, and then I want. I can't see anyone, so I can't really give anyone inspiring word. I'll just stand up. That's it.
You got a length of 10
Wait,
feet
do you
of rope.
need to see them for inspiring word? Isn't that just a vocal thing?
Let me double check.
Click it.
Hold on. Inspiring word.
I can hear you.
Inspiring.
Oh,
word?
okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So then, yeah, I'll give an inspiring word to Ravik. Where is it? There it is. Ooh,
Big
low
number.
rolls. I'm sorry. You get 4 temp HP.
Still get killed in one shot.
Astrogoth, similar. You are blinded, and smoke. Icy glass sword to the south. Shamblers to the north.
And here I am stuck in the middle with you.
That's what I was thinking.
You can move now. 'cause that
Yeah,
opens
that's what I
opportunity
was
attack.
thinking, but unfortunately I can't really. I mean, I could just start blasting in, but
Run in a random direction, away
Here-
from the Great Sword.
Astrogoth like thinks that, then turns to look at Vravik, not knowing that Vravik can see him, and says, "And here I am stuck in the middle with you." And Vravik's like, "How are you staring right at me and smoke everywhere?" But Astrogoth didn't do it on purpose. He just like looked over to the side.
when you hang out in enough taverns, you can see through the smoke.
If you've seen as much hookah as I have.
Yeah, I guess I'll move. Is this spot?
Yeah, that's fine. Basically, it's
Okay.
sheer cliff kind of upwards past that. Like, it's kind of a
Yeah.
wall.
Yeah, I figured I'd probably like have my back against her or whatnot.
You can see that the smoke is being pushed inland, so it's kind of the coastal air is kind of pushing it towards the heart of the cove.
Oh, great! So I moved in the direction that's going to be going. Okay.
No. Opposite that. It's going north.
Okay,
Yeah, and you kind of moved southish, so
I got you.
that's your,
So if I was to attempt to blast in there,
you'd be doing so blind. And since you
Right.
don't know exactly where they're at, I have a metric as to how I would get by that. So if you're just blind firing to where you think they are, you can go ahead and do that. You have disadvantage on the attack roll.
no, I suppose I probably shouldn't do that.
Do it. I can dodge. I can see.
That's correct.
I was looking at Vicious Mockery, but evidently it says I have to be able to see the creature. I can't just use it at things that I know can hear me.
Yeah, with Eldritch Blast, I'd be okay with it. The thing is another thing to note is they have you have disadvantage on your attack rolls, but because they're blinded, you technically have advantage on your attack rolls versus them, except for Vravik. So if you want to go ahead and shoot into the mists, that's fine. But yeah, there is a possibility that you hit one of your friends. Not a huge chance, but it's still a chance.
Yeah, because they aren't your friends, right?
Well, if you do enough of the stupid ideas, then I guess you're left with the good ones. So I guess I'll just blast in.
You don't have to if you don't want to. It's okay. I'll just make it
No,
clear.
they won't know it was me. It was the other Bardlock.
Take 2 shots then. Okay.
Oh God.
So, because you have disadvantage, the first one goes in, but it just kind of snuffs out very, kind of quickly, kind of hits lower and much closer to you than you were anticipating. The second shot, on the other hand, I need you to go ahead and roll me a d10.
I guess that first one was a low note.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you kind of fire south, thinking that you might hit one of the two that were kind of haranguing you at the beginning, and you do hear kind of like a loud, meaty crack as the Eldritch Blast hits. That is not followed up with the loud kind of "what the fuck" from your friend. Go ahead and give me the damage for the second attack. All right. So you're pretty sure you hit one.
Or I killed them before they could shout that. So
Orlandus got back up. Bam! Oh. Cassia.
I went ahead and moved my spiritual weapon and measured out dash so that I can get to here, and that'll be my turn.
Okay, I will let you know if you want to. You could jump onto the boat and make your way up this way. Your call if you want to try it. Do you have a strength of 10 at least, or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'd run towards the beach and jump out onto the ship landing on the deck, because you have a 10-foot jump. No problem there. And so if you
Grab the
want
cannon.
to continue dashing past that, you jump off the boat and kind of land onto it. I think that's, I think that's 60 feet. Let me double check. 20, 30. Yeah, perfect.
Alright, that's my turn.
She's a runner. She's a track star.
Vravik, you can see everybody. Also, a fun note, anybody else trained at Ninja Tools could see in it as well. true way of a ninja fight is put up a smoke screen so no one can even watch your cool stuff.
I mean, I don't know what my past lives were like.
Maybe Crescent Moon is like a ninja weapon. But yeah, you can see just fine.
Okay, I'm gonna use my last ninja tool. I'm gonna throw out caltrops
Okay.
in the smoke.
10-foot sweep. So that would be 10 feet out from you on one half. And I'm assuming you're doing it out from Orlandis, right?
Yeah.
I'll draw the map. Oh, whoops. Try again. And different color. Let's make these red. Okay. Oh, it should be out one more. So they're out. They are. That enters or moves through, so they are not doing either of those things that are already in them. So
Yeah.
we'll get to that in a bit. That's your action. Do you have a bonus action or any movement? For you,
I don't suppose I could hold Orlandis up if I jumped off the cliff. He's pretty heavy.
action. It would be an action to grab somebody, but yeah. So you chuck the caltrops out. Astrogoth, you see a kind of rain of these sharp
Lego bricks.
Yeah, it's like someone threw D4s out onto the ground.
If I move through these two to the north, are they gonna get opportunity attacks on me? Because I can't see.
They can't see. They can't take reaction.
Okay. I'm gonna like run through them, and I'm gonna start like shouting, like, "Come get me, motherfuckers!"
You see him tiptoe out as he's kind of running through the caltrops. Whoa. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You too would be affected by
No?
it. I don't think. If there's nothing.
Oh, it
inside-
says a creature proficient in ninja tools is skilled at avoiding caltrops and automatically succeeds their saving throws.
At the very bottom, read the whole card, Randy. Okay, got it. Shoot.
20, 30, 40.
You tried to get him.
Fucking hell. Okay, so yeah, Astrogoth,
Yeah.
just a rain of D4s, and then this rat kind of running out on tippy toes and screaming. You said?
Yeah, I'm trying to get their attention to come this way.
Okay, as long as he's not hissing. If I see giant rat people hissing, that's a whole
Yeah,
different game.
Jump across too. So
It's your friendly one. Your friendly neighborhood.
fuck out. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Peace sign. Just jumping across. Low sight.
Alright. We're going to shoot at him again.
Okay. Hit.
5.
Okay.
And
Hit.
10.
He is bloodied, but still alive. Any movement from you?
Cool. Yep, I'm gonna move right back here.
You can get around.
Yeah,
You got two more
behind.
if you wanted to.
Huh?
I think you have two more. I might
Yeah,
have
no,
missed
I
one.
like this because I could pop out.
Okay.
I just got scissors. Just gonna shoot out with this guy.
Kind of moving across the bridge takes all of his movement. You'll use his action to ready an action to shoot the first thing he sees. Okay, Orlandis. But you can hear.
Yes.
Yeah, you can hear the creak of the bridge and kind of understand what's going on. Lose. But Orlandis, you're up.
Okay.
You hear
So I don't-
Bravik yell, "Come here, come get it." You do not know that there are caltrops. I don't think this is a technique that's been used yet. So you're
Nope.
kind of unfamiliar to this. You do know
Okay.
that there are creatures in the smoke with you. You did hear the rain of kind of metal clinking on the stone, though. So again, it's up to you how you want to play it out.
Okay.
Could just be money though.
What the
Do-
plan you were originally doing?
Do I still like
Oh, they're
Do
around
I-
you. Yeah, there's definitely stuff
Okay.
in the smoke with you.
Okay. Do I know? I mean, like, can I like guess whether or not the big guy is still here?
So again, yeah, you have a feeling of what's where. You can definitely just make an attack without knowing where it's at. You have disadvantage on the attack, and there's
Okay.
definitely a chance that you just straight up miss.
Okay. I want to use the rope that I have a hold of, and I want to try to like wrap
Oh,
him in it.
Sorry, another thing. I forgot to do it to Vravik also. The two of you, at the start of your turn, should have taken damage from the icy guy.
Oh, okay.
Well, let's start with his turn, not our turn.
Oh, right. Thank you. You're correct.
Okay. So yeah, I want to try to wrap him in the rope, and
Okay.
then I don't know if I can do it, but I want to toss him backwards.
Okay.
Throw his head on the
So
floor.
you're gonna make an athletics check.
Okay. Disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he still gets a chance
8.
to resist it without disadvantage. So he will
Okay.
do so. Yeah. You kind of bump into him and kind of try and like throw the rope around him, but you don't catch anything. You just kind of feel like you're being pushed back a little bit.
Shoot. Okay.
We can use the rope to go down the cliff a little bit.
I could do that, yeah. Fuck it, I'll just do that. While holding on to the rope.
Because the rope has been pulled up, the
Mhm.
only method for you to go down with the rope is to jump off and hold on to it.
Yeah, I'll try it.
Okay, go ahead and make an athletics check to see if you can maintain a hold on the rope.
9.
Okay, so you don't.
Okay.
There is not much in the way of like a stop. It literally you kind of jump down with the rope in your hand, and like when you feel like you're gonna stop, your hand just slide down and off the rope, as you took no like strong measures to kind of secure yourself a little bit before doing it.
Yeah.
You then fall the last 20 feet of the lot. So go ahead and roll me 3d10
Gotcha.
and take that many bludgeoning damage.
14. Damn. Okay.
And roll a d100 for me.
Down. 11.
He goes into the water.
Shit.
So he's sinking also. All right. Astrogoth,
Castia, save him.
you would hear a loud clunk of metal. I mean, it definitely does sound familiar. You've hung out with Orlandus for a little while now. I guess it's fair to say you would understand that he has fallen and he can't get up. But you are also aware that there's a field of caltrops in front of you between you and the creatures in the smoke.
Indeed. Yeah, unfortunately, I wouldn't know where they are in the smoke, but I know he's on the other side, so me trying to charge through the smoke would be a dumb idea.
But with the caltrops, yeah.
The irony is if Orlandus had failed a saving throw, he'd actually be in better shape now.
I'm going to move up here and blast down.
Okay. Just into the field or the smoke.
Yep,
Okay, roll them.
Arnold Schwarzenegger with a machine gun style.
Painless. Okay, roll me 2 d6s. Okay. So the first one, it does sound like it hits something, but it kind of sounds like it bounces off of like something glassy. It doesn't sound like it kind of strikes true into something. And then the second attack, it hits something. It sounds like it's the exact same sound that happened the last time you for sure hit something. And go ahead and roll me damage.
For both of them?
No, just the one.
Okay, I wasn't. Yep, just the one, like you said.
One is the result of the damage roll. Castia.
So did I see this whole thing happen with Orlandus from where I'm
So
at?
there's like smoke on the top. You see, like as you're making your way over there, you're like looking, and the smoke appears, and you see the rope kind of like the remaining 10-foot length kind of disappear as you're hoofing it. You jump across onto the ship. You're running. You jump over onto the rock, and just at that moment, as you kind of slide onto the rock, you see Orlandus with the rope, like come down like he thinks he's Indiana Jones. It becomes taut. His hands like very quickly just slip off, like just shoot right off the rope. You watch him hit the ground, hit the rocks, fly into the water, and sink maybe about a foot at this point. So like that sinking part you would miss because the rock in front of you is a little higher than the rock you're on. So it'll be
Okay.
kind of a leap upwards.
Yeah, can I make it to this spot to see
Because-
his corpse?
You don't have a running start. You'd have to make a athletics check to jump up onto the rock, and you might have to waste some movement climbing, depending on your athletics result.
All right, well, we'll see what happens.
And if you fail to no, that's a what's your strength modifier?
0. So
Okay,
that was a
that's
19.
Sufficient. So you managed to jump up and kind of like push yourself up so that it doesn't waste any additional movement. It'll just be 15 feet of movement for the jump.
Okay. And I can
And
see
now
him,
you
and
can
how
see
far
him.
down is he?
So he's about 30 feet down from you. This space that you're on.
So still in
is-
range of a normal healing word is the...
This space and this space are equal. They're same level.
Equidistant?
Well, equidistant was the wrong.
I'll give him
It
8
was the word I
HP
wanted,
back
but-
again.
Welcome back to living. Okay, but you are currently in water, and we'll deal with that here in a second.
And then can I make my movement back to be just not that close to the...
So you're jumping back down.
Yeah.
Okay, so then go ahead and make another athletics check because it's a drop down. Okay. Again, you
Well, that
keep
was acrobatics,
Well,
but
acrobatics
I-
is more for falling anyway, so
Yeah.
then yeah, we'll go with that. You land perfectly. Rolling super high dice over here. Castia done. Vravik watching that. She just kind of jumps up, kind of pushes herself up the last few steps, and then kind of leaps down, kind of gliding down onto the thing with her little cape flaring out behind her. But yeah, you.
If I was gonna see this, it was I see him jump off and go, God damn it!
Yeah, you don't seem
He's
to
going to come back again.
see them moving. They don't chase anybody. They didn't come out.
15. Okay, I can make it here. I'm gonna go run. I'm gonna jump, stick my feet to the side of the cliff.
Mhm.
I'm gonna run around the side of the cliff to here, underneath this, above this dead guy right here.
So you go for
And
climb,
I'm gonna
right?
try and throw my chain to Orlandis.
Okay. So Orlandis, you are underwater by about a foot, and a chain is being thrown out to you. You're cognizant enough as you kind of come to from the healing word to understand what's happening. You can make a dexterity saving throw. You have disadvantage not because you're groggy or anything, but because you're in water and you don't have
Okay.
swim speed. So the chain
4.
kind of like lands near you, and as you kind of are reaching for it, like it seems like the waves kind of push it away from you and push you away from it. The
Shit.
waves seem to be kind of moving you in a specific direction, which we'll cover at Initiative 1.
Oh no.
Alose.
So we are going to. God, I really hate this new like pop out thing. Yeah, no. Go away. Sorry.
No worries.
Yeah, we're just
I'll
going
leave, it's
to.
fine.
You're what?
You said go away, and I was like, okay, I'll leave. It's fine.
No, not you. I'm talking about the box.
So the second you
so,
pop out,
Yep.
he's gonna shoot one shot
Yep.
with his ready to action.
What's in the box?
It will miss just narrowly, literally like by one. Okay, and then you are going to shoot back.
Yeah. Return fire times 2.
Hit. All right. So the first arrow kind of hits it, and you're just like annoyed at this grouping, but it kind of moves its head in a pretty decent fashion for you. You catch it right in the temple and watch it pierce out the other side. Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
1.
It dies.
Yay.
I was sad. I was hoping you'd roll high on that so I could do the Steve Martin bit.
Yeah.
I'm rambling. I'm a rambling zombie.
Yeah.
And then you still have
Um,
movement.
Yeah, I'm gonna move here. Heading back towards the others.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
All right. It'll go to them. So, they again are still a bit discombobulated, and are not really doing anything. They will. Not move.
Keep swinging randomly.
They're just standing still. It sounds like they're swinging, like they think there's still things in there, but it doesn't sound like they're shuffling around a lot.
6 more turns.
More than fair. Orlandis, you
On the initiative one, something like
before
that.
you go, that's what I was, of course, gonna say.
Okay.
Make a strength athletics check as you
Oh.
resist the waves.
So
here.
good at that.
Okay.
Oh, 22.
So you
Okay.
manage to cause yourself to shift here in a fashion that doesn't slam you against the rocks. You just kind of shift towards the shore as the waves kind of push you in towards that crevasse there.
Okay.
And that's it. That's all Initiative 1 does. So you're up on 18.
Okay.
Hi, kitty.
I don't have any potions on me.
Don't do that.
Shit.
Do not do it.
Let his life.
Stop trying to get my magic cards.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, he can't do that. I thought he was trying to print again.
He can print all he wants right now. I don't care.
What deck do you have over there?
I've got a few. I was working on my Chandra commander deck. Okay.
So I'm just chilling here on the rock, right?
Yeah, you can take your turn from that point. Yep.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to take the dodge action. And then actually no, before I do that, can I no. I can't climb up from where I'm at, right?
No, you don't have any rope to do so, and you don't have a climb speed.
Okay.
You could just start trying to climb, I guess. That's not a problem.
You know what, yeah, I'll just take the dodge action and I will chill on this rock.
Okay.
Yeah. Just chill here.
Astrogoth, you saw the rat folk kind of dart around the outside. You heard very little of what was happening on the other side because of winds and waves. The creatures have not moved out, but you're pretty sure they're still in there. What would you like to do?
I'm pretty sure that at this point he would think that what he's doing is distracting them enough to keep them there with everything else going on. So I'll just blast again.
Yep.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Exactly.
So the
Anyway,
first
start
one,
dooting.
roll a d6 again. Okay. So that same exact one that's gotten hit by one of yours every single time gets hit by one of yours again. And then the second one will miss. So let me explain the metric here so we understand the mechanics, just so it's not confusing. The lowest AC amongst this group is 10. So when you roll with disadvantage, I'm looking for a 10 on the low side, and if there is one, then I see which one you're attacking. And basically I'm having you roll a d3 to determine whether or not you're shooting those individuals. And then on my side, I'm rolling a dice 50-50 if it hits them or just shoots off the edge, because you
I
have a
gotcha.
mischance. So again, perfect hit on this one. So one more time with the damage roll.
Krakow!
That'll kill it.
Finally.
So yeah, you definitely hear. Oh, sorry. Hold on. It's not radiant damage. Roll a d20.
I believe in you.
1.
It's not dead. It's not. Undead Fortitude keeps it alive. All right.
Just wants to keep dancing.
He's got them. Dude. He could dance forever. You might say he could do the dance eternal.
Dance Eternal?
Are they zombies or are they dancers?
Oh, that was good.
Castia.
So, do I have any kind of idea where they may be at in this, like a vague area?
Zombies?
Yeah.
They're in the smoke.
Okay. Because
Smoke cloud.
I'm thinking I should drop a moonbeam, but I'm not sure,
Sure.
like how much that is metagaming
The moonbeam
versus.
has a radius of how big?
I can just drop the template so we can
Yeah.
see.
Because I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. So I mean, in all honesty, if you're gonna drop it, you're gonna drop it in the center, right?
Well, I was also thinking if I saw Orlandis trying to pull something out with a rope, maybe.
Oh no, you didn't.
Yeah.
All,
Oh, okay.
all you saw was Orlando shoot out with a rope at the bottom of the smoke and then biff it like hard. Like,
So you know where he came out at, so you could generally guess where the enemy is.
yeah, yeah. And again, it's entirely up to you how you want to do it. Like if that's where you want to place it, in my mind, dropping it in the center of the smoke makes sense, and that's the center of the smoke.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's probably where I would drop it. That gets rid of the spiritual weapon, so I'll get that off the board.
Cool. No, it doesn't. Spiritual weapon's not concentration.
Is it not?
Uh-uh.
It's so far away that I don't know that I'm going to be able to get
Do
it back
anything with
over
it.
anyways.
Yeah.
And then that's all I'm going to do with this turn, I think.
Bravik.
Once again, I'm just going to use my little slippers and run along the side of the cliff.
Yep, and you're long enough that you can reach across, grab it with the top half, pull your bottom half to it, and kind of rush across the rocks on the sides. So yeah, if you want to get to the boat, you certainly can.
I'm going to the cannon.
All right. Yeah, it doesn't look like.
Can I start checking it out? You said it looked good earlier.
If you're looking at it, the cannon looks like it's in great shape. It is not loaded. It does not have a cap in it. It does not have a ball in it. It looks like it is a cannon, though, with all of the cannon parts it would, shoot. But at current, it is just a good-looking cannon. All right. And you said you dash, right?
No.
Oh, just regular move. Okay.
I'm going to drink a healing potion.
Okay. Low say. Look, the mess that has been wrought to that direction.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with you guys. I mean, we killed lots of stuff over there, and now I'm over here. Jose murdered all of them?
Right. If I go this way, I need to make the athletics check or acrobatics, right?
Hold on. No. Oh yeah, sorry,
Can I
athletics.
just-
Athletics and power slide.
So
a DC
I'd
10.
like to go there.
And it'll be 5, 10, 15.
22.
So to get to that
good.
place that you just pointed will be 15 feet of movement instead of 30.
Okay.
Because you're power sliding.
Right. Right. Oh my god. Alright, so there. So then
So
that's 15.
20 feet left without dashing yet.
No, I only have 15
Oh.
left.
30, right? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not wood elf. And then I'm going to dash
30 more.
and I'm just gonna dash the corner.
Alright. Let's say done.
Yep.
Them. So they are in the moonbeam, so they're going to make con saves, and go ahead and give me the damage on that. This one's dead. Alright. This one will save. But taking the damage causes him to understand this is not great. So he's going to move towards the direction that the dude sound has been coming from. He is moving in the caltrops, which means that will proc the caltrops trigger. He makes a dexterity saving throw. He fails it. So go ahead and roll a d4, and he will take the maim condition. How much damage did you do?
4.
Alright. So he is maimed, which means he has minus 10 feet and disadvantage. So as he's coming out of the smoke towards you, Astrogoth, he's kind of like walking on one foot and kind of trying to hold his other foot, and then he kind of puts his foot down, and you see him kind of like in pain, and then he swings at you.
I'm just, for some reason you said that, and the first thing that popped in my mind is that scene from Home Alone where he steps on the nail.
100%. First attack misses, second attack.
So I'm not hit.
Well, I fumbled on the first one, so I'm trying to decide something. Roll.
He hurt his foot. He falls off the cliff.
No, I didn't put a. I normally put a clause for like rusty weapons doing something on a failure. I did not do that with this one, but I do want there to be that the case. So go ahead and roll a d20 for me there, Zach. Yeah. So as he kind of like grabs a hold of his foot and then comes out after you, he's got the sword in his hand and he kind of swings it wildly. You kind of move to the side, your peacock cape kind of getting in his face as you move, the wind blustering it into his face, and he kind of gets distracted. As he kind of moves past you, you kind of basically bull run him like right off the cliff, and he falls straight into the little crevasse there to his demise. No need to roll for the 30 because he
Olé.
didn't have enough to survive.
Olé.
I was gonna say I do a flourish and be like, oh, a
Actually,
lousy dancer in the end.
Actually, I do have to, because it's there, I do have to make sure that I do it. Roll a d20 because he still has undead fortitude. If you roll a natural 20, he could live. Okay, he does not live. The master will be moving due to the sounds, but understanding the nature of Arcana a bit better than his allies.
To the sounds.
Yeah, he will jump from a standing position,
I like that one.
You're welcome. Just for you.
half his strength. When he lands outside, he looks down at the ground, kind of annoyed, and then we'll kind of maneuver back onto his cool rock over here. He'll flail the sword above his head, kind of hold it up, and then point it at the smoke. And when he does so, he'll cast Gust of Wind, which will shoot the cloud down a bit. So the smoke bomb is still there on the ground. It's still creating the smoke. It's just now the smoke is being kind of blown in that direction instead of just funneling out from the cloud. So it just shifts where the cloud is. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, he is done. And hold on, Gust of Wind is actually an effect that has measurement, so and visibility. It's kind of important.
And suddenly a million Legos go flying past Astrogoth.
It used to be a Millennium Falcon.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, come on now. I hate this so much sometimes.
I believe in you. You can.
You're not gonna use the same one that you used for
Lazy. Okay, so it goes to Orlandis.
Okay. Okay. Can I maneuver around this way to make my way to the boat, or would I have to swim?
I will say I made a very cool like logo here. Like I didn't mean to graphic design, but like the circle
It
with
is
the
pretty
weird
neat.
square and then like the rectangle.
Mhm.
I don't know. That could be like a.
Graphic
yeah,
design
shit.
is your passion.
Yeah, that's what I'm always saying.
It also kind of aligns perfectly right here. The circle with the.
3D.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I always say.
Yeah, always. I'm always saying that.
That infamous meme does kind of look like it has smoke going on, too, so...
Orlandis.
Okay.
Oh my god, I actually know that. That's I know that text format, and my brain won't say what it is.
Papyrus, isn't it?
Papyrus.
Yeah.
Papyrus.
Papyrus.
Comic Sans fail.
Oh my
There
god,
we
that's
go.
so beautiful. Alright, now we're just
Doesn't
gonna
it
do.
just scream
Best
90s?
font ever.
Yeah, I used to have a webpage like that.
Oh my god.
Maybe I still do. I'll look it up later. Okay.
Was it Tripod, Angel City?
GeoCities.
Or GeoCities, that's right. It was Angel Fire, but yeah.
Oh
It's
my God,
okay.
Angel Fire.
I used to mess with GeoCities. I used to roleplay on Yahoo Chat.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so anyways, Orlandis, it's your turn still. Dang.
Can I maneuver around here, or would I have to swim?
It's difficult terrain.
Okay.
You're just effectively
So,
climbing.
15. All right. So then I will I will attempt to I can see him, right? I can see the big baddie.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna attempt to shoot him with my firebolt gun.
Okay. Due to your positioning, you'll have disadvantage.
That's okay. 3.
Yeah,
So that
miss.
misses, and then I'm gonna start walking. Let's
Crawling.
see. Crawling. Right there.
Cool.
That's it.
Orlando's done. He was not aware of your location, but now he is. So cool. Astragon.
I wouldn't know that there was still that one all the way down there. So I guess I would.
I'd say so.
Is
He's moved the stuff enough that you can see the effects of the gust of wind. So you're aware that something's doing magic.
well, I guess I'll try to blast them from here. So
Yeah, I'd say if you move south like 2 spaces, you'd have a line on him. Tag him, and you're kind of catching him on the corner, so he's not gonna. It's not gonna gust the range attacks. Cool. That'll hit and miss damage. All right. Asher got done.
Yep.
Cassia up.
So, can I see where he's at? I don't know how high this other rock is. You said it's a little
Yeah,
taller. So
This is blocking. The one that's here is blocking. So if you want to jump back up there, you certainly
Yeah.
can.
yeah, I'll move.
Go ahead and make
Back
an
up
athletics
there.
check. Athletics check.
Sorry, 1 second, because I closed my character sheet apparently.
Why would you do
Horrible.
that? Okay. So due to you failing by more than 4, you will not make it up. You will actually kind of hit the rocks and start to fall. Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw.
He tried to redo that cool moment.
Smash into the rock, slide down about 5 feet. You'll take 4 points of bludgeoning damage, and you're 20 feet from the top of this thing. So if you'd like to climb, you can. You've already used 5 feet of your movement, so half of 25 would be 15. If you can climb 15, you'd be 5 feet from the top, and then if you want to dash, you can make it to the top. You still have your bonus action once you got up there, but that's it.
I also want to move the moonbeam to him, but that is a regular action, so that's what I was trying to
Shouldn't have
get
been
to be able to see. Yeah. Well, I mean, if I could take some of the percentage that I succeeded by before and just,
It's not a grade. There's no gradients.
Grading us on a curve. Let's go.
I will healing word Orlandis again, and then I will just 15 feet up.
Bam! Fuck! You stop! Perfect
Let
turn.
me die already.
Bravik. And you have line of sight on him. No, you wouldn't have, because there's the pillar in the way. If you were to move around the boat, you'd have it, but then you'd be shooting into his gust.
Oh, I'm just gonna use my bonus action to go back on all fours.
Okay.
And just
Whoosh.
whoosh, whoosh, and that's it.
Low save.
I'm gonna start going this way. And then I'm gonna... Is this a climb?
Not a much of one. It's more of like a ramp.
Like a press up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then...
Basically, it starts at about 3 feet. This kind of like little crush here, and
Yeah.
then this kind of moves up like an angle.
Okay, so I want to go there, and then I'll end up there.
Okay. It'll go to
That's it.
him. He's going to drop the gust, and that will, at the start of your next turn, Bravik will move the smoke back to where it started because the bomb is what's creating it. He will use his action to leap whoosh, over to that position. Looking down, he's about 5 feet above you, Cassia, and looking down further at Orlandis. Didn't know that Cassia was there. Only chasing down Orlandis.
Don't worry, you won't be for long.
Fair enough. But yeah, he used his action to do the super jump, so he's done. Orlandis, you're up.
All right.
I would say that he'd probably be on the edge, though, so you can see him, if that makes sense.
Gonna move 15 more feet right on the boat, I guess. And then, if I can still see him, I'm gonna shoot him.
Yeah, I'd say you see him from there.
All right. Jesus. 6.
Yep, not doing great. The gun's a little wet. You're shooting it. It's like not, it's full charge. You're just kind of like shaking the water out of it.
And then I'll use Knight's move on Castia.
Okay.
And that's it.
I'll move back down the wall, and then I'm not sure how much further back I can move
Are
at
you
that
jumping
point.
back onto this rock, or are you?
Yeah, I'm trying to go back.
Yeah, that's fine. You
Because
can
I was
get
50
onto the rock because you have
Yeah.
to climb down. Okay. Orlandis done.
Yeah.
Astragon. Back to a stone wall.
Sorry.
Caltrops. Guy jumped away. You're like, what?
Yes, I'm all alone. Would I be able to see through the smoke cloud if I moved north a little bit?
Yeah,
Or...
if you move around it, you keep on moving around it, like, yeah, you'd be fine. Like, you just have to get to an angle. That was like, if you get to here, you have an angle on him, and you can get there, it's no problem. You had enough of a lead up, you can jump across, no problem. And then, yeah, dudes are fine at that point.
Duty.
Yep,
Oh, is that 2 hits?
that's 2 hits. Bam, bam. Alright. He turns his attention in your direction, then kind of looks over to Orlandis. It looks like he's kind of threat assessing. You're hitting him, but aren't very well wounded. Orlandis is not hitting him and is beat the shit out of. So it's the DM idea of, I have reasons to fight them both. Castia.
I'm gonna move the moonbeam over onto the top of that platform.
Okay.
That's my action, and then I am going to move back as far as I can on the boat. I'm not sure with the jumps and everything. Is it a full 30 that I can move, or?
Yeah, because you're going down, that's fine. And they're not huge jumps. Okay. So, threat assessment, ratio, add a third person to the mix. Okay. Bravik.
My smoke cloud back to where it was originally? Or still
Correct.
out here?
Which is also
full.
kind of a cool symbol.
We've come full circle. Use my boat as action to stand back up.
Go back in. That's it.
That's it. Yeah.
Lose.
Double check.
Red Rat's playing Ring Around the Rosie.
Yeah. Moving to here, and that gives me aim on this guy, right?
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to shoot him with my longbow.
Hit.
10,
Hit.
18, 7, so 17.
Well, we've got our target, folks. She's hurt, and she's doing a lot of damage. Alright, anything else from you, Lose?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Somebody roll me a d6.
I'll do it.
Okay,
Oh, hey, never mind.
it's fine.
He already got it.
Alright, so, annoyed. I did not get my ink back.
Come at me, bro.
You're very far away. unfortunately.
Don't forget to make your con save for the moonbeam.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Sounds like a personal problem.
I got a failure. You gave me 16 damage. Alright. So he will move to there. Bear with me here. Okay.
You have a bear over there with you?
Yeah, we've got a bear. We've also got a squid. Attack. Number 1. 21 to hit Orlandis.
Yeah, that hits.
You're unconscious. I'll save you the math.
Thank you.
You watch as the greatsword hits him, pops, acid kind of flies in a high pressure way, shoots off a portion of the deck as well. After that, he will kind of turn that blade as it reforms, pointing at Cassia. And that is it. Orlando.
Wait for my next spell that he's
Actually-
gonna see. Hey, look over there.
Oh, no, hold on. Oh, sorry. I did not realize this was a 15-foot reach. His hand, as he's pointing the weapon, he kind of shoots his hand forward, and the tentacle shoots out. Tentacles! That misses. Damn it, this is almost my favorite anime.
Tentacles just right in Cassia's face, wiggling. Like,
Orlandis! Death saving throw. You're doing okay, buddy. Astrogoth.
So soon.
I know he's a tank, but this is sad.
No, this is classic Jonah. This is like
Yeah.
Jonah the archetype right here.
Jonah's a frontliner. We love that about
Yeah.
him. Okay, we
Yeah.
appreciate it.
There's a reason I'm using healing word because it's funnier.
Don't worry, I've come and I've brought the beat.
The difference between 8 hit points and like 12 hit points,
Wow,
not a
2
lot.
of them.
That'll miss both of them.
Damn.
I don't have the beat. Escape.
He's trying to blast him. Pew, pew. Yes.
Threw up my groove,
You
man.
got cocky about the beat, and the beat left you. It was like, that was cool.
Fired,
You
then I
were
missed.
I guess
Fired,
today
then I
the
missed
music guy.
again.
I missed again. I fired again, and I missed again.
Orlandis, help! And give him 8 HP back for my turn, and then move the moonbeam around and back on top of him, and then
chill.
five.
Go on, continue. Sorry.
And then I want to try to get off the boat. So
Okay.
the distance with my strength score was
Well,
enough.
That's when you had a running start. You don't have a 20-foot running start on this one.
Okay.
So if you're going to be jumping to shore, you'll be making an athletics check. And on a failure, you'll land in the water in between the shore and the ship. Oh, that's
Run
a
this way off
yeah.
the bow.
If you're going that direction, don't even try because it's 30 feet up at that point. It's like about 20 feet up at that point. Neither of which are conducive to you jumping.
Okay, I will go for the shore.
Okay. Athletics. Yep. You can go ahead and move your normal speed.
I could have made it 30 feet up that wall. Fuck.
No, even still.
Cassia fly into the air. Whee!
You have a vertical limit, which is like 1 plus your strength modifier in feet.
Okay.
So you have like a
right.
1 foot vertical.
Okay. I am done. Orlando's got 8 HP back and should be ready to get knocked down again.
All right, private.
That
I'm kind
Can
of.
you play some Chumbawamba for this?
You got it.
No, you can't because if you do, then copyright strike. But I was gonna say, I kind of want to make it like Baldur's Gate 3, where everybody has like fucking Street Fighter level powers of jumping. You just press the up button, they fucking fly like 30 feet.
Right.
It's like, oh wow,
Oh,
I
fuck.
fuck. Got a certain jump
Insane.
distance.
It's too
What?
late at this
Then you
point.
make a
But
character with 8 strength, and you can go
what's
like
the-
2 feet
you
forward.
said he summoned like a storm, right? So like wasn't there like a storm going on to some extent when he started doing?
He has a cold aura.
Does it count as dim-ish light? Because I could have just flown
No.
instead then. Ah,
No.
damn. Okay.
It's wind, not clouds. And it's around him, like the stormy bit is what I was saying. Bravik, you're up. Are you hiding in your? You're just hiding in your.
Just
the
hiding in a
ca-
little smoke cloud.
the
Can I
castle you
make the
made.
jump to this little spot right here?
Over to there. Yeah. What's your strength? 10 or more.
No, it's like 14.
Okay. So yeah, you'd have to make an athletics check because you don't have a running start.
Never mind. I'll just go down the side of the cliff. Spider boots for the win.
All right.
I'm
Ravik.
gonna go right here.
Okay, so you're going down and then going to the bottom of that pillar. Got
Yeah,
it.
can I use hide right here?
Yeah.
I don't want him to see me.
If you can hide as as an action, that's fine. Go ahead and make a stealth check. And then low set.
We are going to move right there and then do a bit of the same. Because I can still
Yeah.
shoot at him.
Oh yeah. You're shooting down at him now instead of like up. Kind of
Oh,
angle,
right,
but,
because it's the ramp. That's right.
Right. You're at the top of the ramp. Pew pew. Both will hit. And it's definitely you. You're definitely the one I want to murder. Go ahead and give me that beautiful bean footage on the. Alright, so I will biff that. 14 radiant. Okay. Decisions.
How much damage do I take?
Orlandis,
from the
at
aura?
the start of his turn, it'll be. Why didn't I just macro it like it? Okay, hold on. So it'll be 9 points of cold damage.
Oh, I'm down.
Okay.
Wakes up.
I'm up, I'm down. I'm up, I'm down. I'm up, I'm down.
So he is going to move. Top of the ship's about 10 feet. You're about 30 feet up. That's 20 feet difference. If he's standing on the railing, he's 5 feet up. 15 feet. 15 feet angular. Yep. Okay, so we're going to try and get 2 people killed in one turn.
Oh no, my weakness, math.
Okay, so he is going to throw his tentacle attack up at you. Lose.
Mm-hmm.
17 to hit. Hits.
Yep,
So
on the nose.
he does 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are
Uh-huh.
grappled by him. When
Okay,
he moves,
I am down.
Okay.
So I'm just a rag doll.
When he moves, he takes Lose's body and just kind of moves it across the boat, slamming down onto the deck. It doesn't do any extra damage. We'll say that's a part of the bludgeoning portion. But yeah, just
No!
like his open hand kind of walking as he's pulling her along.
Looks like, come with me.
And then
He's like, I gotta get the healer, but at the same time, this bitch keeps shooting me. Get over here.
we're killing everyone. Someone roll me a d6. I forgot to ask for that. I know it's not going to be a 6, so I'm going to be doing the. Oh!
Oh!
Okay.
Had to say it.
Then he starts puking up the bile and shoots the necrotic ink instead this time. This will be at Castia. It will hit. It'll be for a total of 17 necrotic damage, which I think. Do you have resistance to? Just radiant.
I don't think. Yeah, just radiant.
Okay, and it's basically this massive cone of ink just smearing all over the place. Go ahead and give me a con saving throw.
13.
So you take half of the number I said. Right? Oh, wait. Oh, I see. This is poorly worded. And I don't like it. Got it. Okay, so the save is not for the damage. And there's an attack roll and a cone. I don't understand why they fucked this up so bad. So, okay. The damage remains the same. The con save was for half or no. You did not pass the half or no. And because you didn't, you're also blinded until the end of its next turn. And you can track Blue Rod. I finally got someone.
Shit.
Ew, cooties.
I rolled it.
Cool.
Should have let Astrid out there. He's been rolling low all day.
Cool. Orlandis. That's it.
Yeah.
I had some high throws.
I'm alone.
Not dying. Astrogoth.
I mean, I'm just gonna. Obviously, seeing her get hit makes me want to hit him even more, so.
Doot.
You got it. Oh, did I? No, I didn't close my character sheet.
Alright, first one will hit. Damage. Okay. We're getting there, folks. Just gotta believe.
Just wait till I get knockback on my damn music.
Cassian.
Since I can't see shit, I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna cast Greater Invisibility on myself,
Okay, whoosh, you're gone.
and then I assume I probably still have enough situational awareness to know kind of where I was at and move a little bit off to the side,
Yeah.
so I'm not.
Blind, invisible woman just stumbling around on the beach.
Because I'm going to be really gracious, go ahead and make me a stealth check. Okay, you're smart enough to realize that moving with your feet like on sand is probably not the super best idea. So you
Oh yeah, that's fair.
instead of just walking like a goofball, you slide your feet so that you're not making huge tracks.
Okay.
You're just kind of
Sure.
creating rifts in the sand. Castia done. Vravik. And you drop a gold coin out of your pocket, Tom. So I get to kill you with this entire army that I have. There. I know you probably mentioned you didn't have a gold coin that was droppable. Like you totally mentioned that that wasn't on you, but I just want to make sure that that's what that's what happened.
You caught me.
30. I'm gonna try and save up safe of the tentacle.
So you are still technically hidden. He does not see you. He is focused on the shore. So if you are trying to heal her, you can make a.
Is she down?
She's dying. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try and heal her. I guess I feed her a potion.
All right. Go ahead and roll 2d4 plus 2.
4.
So
8.
8.
Yay! Thank you.
I'm down to 1 potion. Oh no.
All right.
It's okay. I have none.
That was my action, right? Help her.
Yeah. Let me check something real quick. No, he would have had to have let her go. So,
Okay.
explanation as to why. If he is doing either of his other 2 attacks, they usually come first, then Tentacle. He can't attack with the Greatsword or the Necrotic Ink when he's got a tentacled person.
Right.
So yeah, he would have basically dragged you, dropped you, then shot Ink at Cassia.
Fair.
That's it for me. Yes.
All right, Lose, you're up, and you are laying on the deck of the ship after experiencing a wild ride.
Vravik's over looking at you going, shh.
Great.
He's distracted. Don't say anything. Shh.
So he would be aware of this, and in becoming aware of this, Vravik, you would lose your hide.
Oh.
Let's see.
You don't have hide in plain sight or anything, do you, Vravik?
Not yet, no.
Okay. I know it's a feature on Shinobi. I just didn't know if you had it yet.
I don't think so. Let me see. Oh yeah, I do.
Oh, okay. Then roll. What did you get on your stealth check? 18.
Last time. Yeah, 18.
Okay, so then I'm gonna make.
I don't know if that doesn't mean I know. Like, blending in with a crowd is what hiding in plain sight is.
Oh, it's not the same. It's the same name though. Okay. Well, since you're kind of blending in with the crowd here, I'm gonna warrant it, but I'm gonna roll instead of just using his passive. I think that's more than fair. Okay, so he knows you're there.
Damn.
Sorry to waste your time there. Listen, what does Lone
No,
say?
you're good. You're good.
Standing up,
So we're getting up.
groggy, just got thrown
Moving
on a boat.
in.
Drawing the sword.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hit. Hit.
12
Okay.
14.
So as you kind of get up, like the slime of the tentacle still kind of on you, and just kind of like the ringing in your head, Vravik kind of like, finishing the pour and like throwing the bottle aside. He turns his direction towards you. You rush forward with the weapon, just like screaming as you rush the blade into his chest. Pull the blade out and then push it into his mouth as he's kind of like caught off guard. Roll a d20. Yeah, he
Let's roll
too.
low. 7.
Smash right in. The blade goes all the way to the guard into his mouth, and you just watch as his eyes kind of roll into the back of his head. The cold kind of fades away from him, and he just kind of hangs limp on your blade there in that moment.
She kind of flicks him off into the sea.
And he kind of like just kind of moves to the shore lazily. Okay. Solid stuff.
The waves just kind of.
Flub him onto the seaweed there.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so obviously aftermath. Cassia, eventually you're no longer blinded. It's just like a moment.
All lesser restoration, the blue rod off.
Okay, you get rid of diseases.
Yeah.
Okay,
One disease or one condition.
that's lame.
No blue rot for you.
Just want to have some fun, you guys. No.
We
Well,
we
you didn't have fun. This isn't fun.
we do also have the Orlandis situation.
So yeah, we just have to stay in initiative. Good point. I already cleared the initiative board. Oh shit. Okay, so hold on a second. Lose, then it would have gone to
Them. And then
they
it
are all
was...
dead.
Yeah, it was then
Then
Orlando.
one, then Orlandis. Death saving
Yeah.
throw. And that's his first failure. He had a success and a failure on this go around.
Yeah.
And then it would get to her quick enough for her. You don't cast Lesser Restoration immediately, right? You're gonna cast Healing Word and get him up.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do that. And then Lesser Restoration on yourself. And then kind of like huddling together and kind of wondering what you're going to do in the aftermath. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to go from the right to the left this go around to see who's doing what in the immediate aftermath. So Bravik, combat concluded. Bodies where they lie, everything's where it's at. Keeping in mind the points of interest that we had mentioned before the fight. There are the barrels kind of like out and about. And that's basically it that hasn't really been explored. The bodies, everything as it is. What would you like to do first, Bravik?
He's gonna climb his way back up to where we were
You
and put a new rope down. You can use that same pinning that was there, just tie another rope to it.
And you're gonna get that chest.
Get back to that chest.
Okay. Good deal.
all this drama.
All this shit. All right, Zach. What's Astrogoth doing in the immediate aftermath?
Probably gonna. I don't really have any ability to heal anyone, but I imagine I'd probably try to get over and make sure Orlandis and everyone is okay.
Okay. So regrouping. Orlandis,
Yes.
peeling yourself off the ground on the deck of the ship, hearing the words of Cassia waking you back up, seeing Lose kind of finish the deed. What would you like to do in the immediate aftermath?
Check out the rest of the ship, I guess.
Yeah, it's just the.
Well, no, we said everything was, yeah. I guess I'll try to loot the bodies then, if anything.
Okay, so going for the one.
Some soggy diseases. That's what you find on there.
Going for the one that's right on the shore, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Two of them plummeted down into the water. They're gone.
So he has two interesting items. He has
Okay.
an amulet that appears to have a kind of stylized variation of an elvish symbol. If you have either history or religion trained, which I believe you have history, so you would know that it is the symbol of House Madramic, which is the House of Winter, the Winter Elves. It's very ornate, and it seems to be one of the only things on him that isn't kind of just completely covered with filth and ick. And then in his hand, the hand that didn't shoot tentacles out of it, the hand that was like holding the ice sword that has been broken, but embedded in his hand, kind of similar to the hole where the tentacle comes out, like there's a thing jammed in there. Appears to be like a gemstone. And if you kind of, finagle it out, pull it out, it actually extracts from the wrist in kind of like a conical fashion. It's like a spike of crystal that was shoved into that hand. It's kind of a bluish color, an icy bluish color. Orlandis done. So Lose, you kind of striking him down, seeing Orlandis kind of get up and move down that way. If you wanted to go and do that, you'd probably have been there first, just based on everything. So if you want to have grabbed that stuff, it would be you instead. Looks like that's what you're going for. Yep, you're muted.
Sorry, I'm
Okay.
just jumping down to the shore.
Okay, and watching Orlandis kind of deal with that.
Yeah.
Cool. And last but not least, Castia.
I will probably be tending to our wounds with my usual post-combat aura vitality thing, so I'll do the rolling through.
Perfect. Okay, so since everybody's kind of finished the combat and you've kind of seen what you've seen, you've got what you've got, Bravik, you're able to get the chest back up to the top after your smoke clears. You gather up your caltrops, and obviously they're not refreshable, I don't think, the ninja tools, but yeah.
Short rest.
Yeah. You've got them, so when you do take a short rest, narratively, you're just packing them back in the kind of spring load that shoots them. You've got the chest. Do you want to try and open it?
I do not. I don't trust it.
It's already done so much bad to us.
Someone who knows magic. Let's see if this thing's cursed.
Lose, as he kind of extracts the stone and everything and all of that, you do notice that he's wearing, like I mentioned, pirate kind of attire. His jacket's gross. It's very, very filthy. But it is an ornate and nice looking long coat that he had. His hat is also very nice, but again, it just doesn't look to Orlandis to be anything like peculiar or out of the ordinary. And his pants are like striped pants, like very piratey pants. But you would notice tucked away, like in his belt loop, there is, like in a belt loop, is a parchment, and it's kind of covered with like crusties and like there's like a barnacle growing on it for some reason. It just looks gross. But that said, the material that the parchment is made out of, it's like vellum, so it's a bit water resistant.
I would carefully open that up and take a look.
Yeah, so it seems to show a couple of points of interest, and I'm going to move us back to the world map so we have those of note. It seems to give off coordinates, and written in the median instructions regarding raising the Pirate Lord.
I'm sorry, hold on.
No worries. I'll switch to someone else.
No,
Oh.
you're good. It's just at work. There's a chemical leak. It doesn't actually concern me right now.
Fair. So it gives coordinates for the Pirate's Lord's lair and how to raise him. And what I mean by that is like kind of hailing him out at sea to kind of get him to come to you or you to come to him. So it basically gives instructions, and the coordinates aren't too far off from where I've got the mark here. Kind of due east of Eggard. So you have a pretty solid idea as to how to deal with the Pirate Lord. Basically, it's 3 toots of a horn when you get there, and they will make themselves known to you.
So 3 doot-doots.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it just 1 doot-doot and a half of a doot-doot?
Yeah, it would be 1.5 dudes. Yeah, that's right. But it has to be from a horn, so that's very
Oh,
specific.
okay. It has to be from a horn. I'm underlining that.
Yeah.
Alright.
Tuba's a horn, right? Like
Yeah.
a tuba of wishing?
It is a horn. It is a horn instrument.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, the coat, the hat, They look like if they were cleaned, they might be like functionally cool. But other than that, everything else has been kind of extracted.
What kind of
from
hat
them.
is it?
So it is like a Buccaneers kind of cap, or like a.
Ah.
It's not what is it called?
Like the
Not Buggy's
tricorn
hat?
or bicorn?
I think it's bicorn pirate hat. What called?
If it's the
Bicorn
one that just
2.
has the 2 points, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you
Yeah.
said
Bicorn
it
is
looked like
2,
Buggy's
Tricorn
hat.
is 3.
It looks like Buggy's hat. So
Oh yeah, that's right. We had
it
that.
would be the bicorn. I think is what.
Yeah, it's a bicorn.
Let me
Buggy
look
has
up Buggy
bicorn.
without anybody posting any pictures of Buggy. By the way, don't do it.
I cannot look at chat, that's fine.
Yeah, it'd be a bicorn.
Yeah.
And it's very kind of ornate looking, but like I said, everything about him is kind of filth and gross.
But they could be knocked off.
Yeah, if you clean it up, it would definitely be very high fashion. Like the material
Yeah.
here, it's very classy stuff. It just looks like it's gone through a couple of weeks of rough treatment, so to speak.
It'd be a nice little hat for a captain. Kind of wave it at Orlando.
It kind of flops sludge and necrotic ink off of it.
I mean, that seems perfect for him.
No, that is okay. We can leave that here with the fallen.
My kingdom.
Yeah, I'll take it.
She'll hand it to Castia.
Alright, well, we've got a new captain.
Prestidigitation. No.
Yeah, Press would actually knock it all clean.
I know.
Nobody has it, though.
I know, that's the problem.
So, Vravik, you've got the treasure chest. You got that treasure chest. You want to open it or no?
Well, we've had Astrogoth come over and use detect magic on it. Is it cursed?
The treasure chest. Is the treasure chest cursed?
Well, I guess, or is there anything magical that's giving off anything inside?
So that's
Or is this a lead chest?
That's a great question. I've got to check detect magic specifically. I know it has some limitations.
I put it in the chat. You sense magic within 30 feet of you.
So it does appear that you are barred from seeing into it due to the fact that it's probably lined with metal.
Well, like 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of metal.
Yep. It is a very ornate chest, as I discussed last time. So it has a kind of very.
I'll
It's
open
probably
it.
some sort of like gold inlaid filigree or something.
Some bullshit. Yeah. The chest itself, like if you wanted to sell the chest, you could probably get like 100 gold pieces for just the chest. But it does appear to be locked.
The captain didn't have a key on him.
No.
Dang.
14.
Okay.
I lock it.
Does anybody want to help Vravik as he's doing that?
I don't have inspiration.
I have these tools.
You have these
Yeah, he's
proficiency. So yeah, that's
He's
fine.
suggesting aiding. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
if-
okay.
just to make it easier for me, so I don't have to keep killing your thieves tool. That's fine. So 27 will do it. So since you two were the main people opening the chest, that'd be Zach and Foxen. Two of you go ahead and roll me D100s, and
I
then
fucking knew it.
the two of you go ahead and choose one other member of your party who you think is cool, and have them roll a D100 as well.
Okay, low say.
All right, Elizabeth.
I mean, I would think whoever was closest to where we were. So I guess the other one would be Orlandus.
well, no, just one. I just need one.
I'm rolling.
Yeah, the other one.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, you said you
yeah,
could.
Fucking said it faster.
80.
Okay, cool. So, you pop open the chest, and there are a total of 6 items inside. It is lined in gold. The treasure chest. At the bottom, there's a nice purple crushed velvet cushion that sits on the bottom. That is not one of the items, though. And before we get to anything else, no, there's nothing underneath it. And
That's
no,
what
there's
sounds
no-
suspicious.
there's no
Are you sure about
Are you
that?
sure
secret
about that?
compartments. There's no shenanigans. It's thank you for
I
that.
want to roll perception.
Thank you for that GIF in the side chat, Jonah. That could be you. Is what we're saying. That could be you.
Okay.
Okay.
If it gets cleaned, he'll take it.
So
It's already mine. You passed. It's mine now.
You're right. You're right. It's yours. I'm
That's
sorry. Never
fine.
mind.
seated inside of this chest, 6 items, as mentioned. Number 1 is a rod. The rod in question is very strange, but not so much to Astrogoth, who's a little bit more worldly than the rest of you folks. To everyone else, it looks comical. Like it's a very strange looking rod, in that at the end of the rod, there are 3 rubbery looking tentacles that kind of just stretch out from the top of the rod. It almost looks like someone just grafted parts of a squid onto the end of a like
Feel
black
like I read that
stick.
beside him.
The second item that you find in this chest is a very ornate mantle, like kind of top cloak.
Dibs.
That looks like it's kind of a grayish color with white threading. That the threading seems to be in the shape of a spider's web. The third item that you find inside of the case is a pair of gloves. The gloves immediately, to anyone trained in religion, kind of stir ideas of kind of monastic living. They appear to be kind of a monk's glove. Then there is a single dice that appears to be made out of gold, and each one of the settings of where the numbers would be is a gemstone. It looks like there's a diamond for the one, and then other gemstones for the other facings.
Is it a D6?
It is a 6-sided dice, yes.
Okay.
And then there are 2 more items, as I mentioned. The 2 items in question, a deck of cards and a horn.
Is it just a regular horn or like an ornate horn?
The horn is it's like a bull's horn that has been fashioned into a musical instrument, but not with a lot of fanciness to it.
Okay.
The ivory of the horn in question, I guess it's not a bull's horn, it would be more of like an elephant's horn. But it definitely looks like it's a very kind of rich material, whatever it was made out of, but there's no like added eccentricities.
Okay.
Okay. Do we have identify in this party, or has that always been a weak point for us?
Been a weak point.
It's been a weak point for a while. So I think isn't there something about when you rest you can identify the properties?
You can start messing around with it and trying to figure it out for certain. So do we want to get to that?
Yeah.
Okay. You also, I will note from your crew log, do have a spellcaster of a limited nature who is available to cast Identify, and that would be Matthias, the conduit. As an artificer, they're pretty smart regarding technology and magic items.
I assume we're heading back to the town to plan and recuperate anyways, because that was an experience.
Yeah.
Rough.
You get back to the ship,
Yeah.
and you kind of
Did
mustered
we
the
check
crew.
out anything else while we were there? The chests that were floating in the water,
Oh.
did we go and get those?
Certainly, the supply cases, not a problem. So inside of them, if you do muster them up, it is a bit more in the way of wealth. It looks like each one of those boxes has a total of 10 art items that have not been damaged by water. The rest of the art items inside have been destroyed by the water. But the 10 items that you are able to muster from them are each worth 25 gold pieces apiece. So that's a total of 30 art items worth 25 gold pieces apiece.
If only they were diamonds.
No, you have 1 diamond, and it's at the bottom of the D6, the magical D6 that you got. All right. Now, if you arrive back on the ship, I'm going to go ahead and move us to a new map that I made up. It's very cool, very cool, very cool indeed. And then I will start playing background music. Obviously, this is not out at sea yet. It's just, still at dock. But
Motherfucking ship, y'all.
was there anything else you wanted to grab from the ship and take with you before we finalize that and just say transactionally we're done there?
We
The
can't do
cannon?
The cannon.
Oh.
So if you do want to muster the cannon as a group, you can.
Oh my God.
You can place it
Oh,
on.
yeah.
You can place it on the
And
ship.
the boxes?
Oh, yeah, the boxes, you're not taking all of the boxes because they're filled with other shit that got destroyed, right? So you're kind of just
Oh.
reaching into the slush of paintings that are ruined, kind of grabbing the metal bits, putting those in a bag and dragging those along, and then just like attaching that to the cannon, which is on wheels. You just have to drag it. It's very heavy, but you're able to get it back to the ship. However,
Okay.
position-wise, there really isn't anywhere on the ship that you would be able to kind of put the cannon where it would be fireable, with the exception of one
Oh.
place. No, the front of the ship is not a place you'd be able to put it. The
Oh,
back of the ship would be where you'd be able to put it.
Here?
Okay.
Correct.
Oh yeah, because there's no
Someone's
back.
trying to chase us.
Okay.
We can shoot them at.
Yeah.
That's a common spot for cannons.
Yeah, aft castle for sure. Now, if
Is it at the top or is it like it's somewhere in the
it will be
middle?
on the top of the ship, it'll be on the aft castle.
Right behind,
Okay.
behind
Okay.
the captain.
Yep, correct.
Okay. Alright, cool.
So that being said, okay, let me play a music. Ambiance. Where is it? Where is it? Where the fuck is it?
What's in the box?
It's a boat.
Oh god, why is it not? I'll just do this one. Maybe this is too scary.
This one boat's just not loading.
I'm on a boat, motherfucker.
This is fine. Okay, so items. The tentacle rod is a tentacle rod.
Hentai.
Literally, this is the magic item that I don't even know why people would take the time to identify. It's like it's a rod with tentacles. It's a tentacle rod. Tentacle rods are apparently super common in my games now because this is the second one I've handed out over the course of the week.
gosh.
But this is normally an item that's made by Drow. That's not the case. These are made by Illithids in setting. But that's what it does.
Hentai.
The mantle, as mentioned, is a mantle of spell resistance.
Nice.
That should probably go to someone who would be the target of spells instead of someone who would just look good in it.
Well, it's also gray and white. Like, it doesn't really go with your fit.
Very true.
You're a bit more flashy.
Sorry, what was it?
Mantle of spell resistance.
Oh.
Mantel of spell resistance.
The Matthias, who's identifying this, he says, "Oh, that's a pretty good item." Okay. And then kind of moves into the next one as he kind of like shifts his goggles and starts kind of peering at this.
What was his reaction to the tentacle rod?
He probably looked at it and goes, "I bet this is a tentacle rod." 10 minutes later, yep, it's a tentacle rod.
That was a tentacle slap.
He says, "I know that some people make knockoffs of these and try and sell them off, but this is the real, genuine article. Yeah, good find." The monastic gloves are missile snaring gloves, gloves of missile snaring.
Nice.
And the dice, he says, "Oh, that's weird. I can't. It's magical, but I can't identify it. It's it's either got a curse or a blessing on it. I don't know which." He kind of hands that to whoever. "I'm assuming whatever you do, don't roll it."
Probably a smart idea.
I'm tempted to.
Looks bad at it.
Just roll.
Looks like a snake eyes.
Oh no. Well, it'd be Snake Eye. We only have
Snake
one.
eye.
The deck of cards is a deck of illusions.
Neat.
And I won't post that because it's a very long block of text, but you can look it up in the compendium.
Oh, it does a bunch of stuff.
Depending on what card you draw, yeah.
Draw the card conclusion. Okay.
It's not as cool as a deck of many things.
I can turn into a red dragon.
Yeah, and the horn has a very minor enchantment that gives it the property of the spell Thaumaturgy when blown. That basically magnifies the sound that comes from it. That's it.
Nice.
Basically, the last part of Thaumaturgy, but just for the horn blow.
I wonder who's gonna use that.
It's 3 times as loud as a normal horn.
Horn times 3.
Guess how you guys are waking up from now on.
No!
And then was there anything with that gem from the captain and the other?
Oh, very good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So, hold on.
What about his hat? Is his hat magical too?
The hat is technically magical, yes, and so is the long coat.
Obviously, Orlandis gets that. He's the
But
captain.
guess what? You passed up on that hat.
The long coat
did.
is a long coat of billowing, which is the same as cloak of billowing, except that it's a long coat.
Let's do it.
Bear with me here. I'm checking my notes for the guy.
That's why he looked so cool when he was standing on top of that rock.
You can use a bonus action to make it billow dramatically.
That's it. That's all it does.
I need it.
It's just a dramatic effect. We are here.
The hat, despite never having been used, apparently, is a cap of many fashions. So, cloak of many fashions is actually the name of the typical property, but this is a hat that does the same thing. Basically, a cloak of many fashions allows you to change the color, style, and apparent quality of the garment as a bonus action. The same can be done with the hat.
Fancy.
Bet you regret passing on that now, Orlandis.
But the hat cannot be anything besides a hat. It can
When you're
duplicate the-
looking at the robe, Astrogoth is giving you like the biggest cat
Hair.
eyes.
It can duplicate the appearance of any other magical hat, or cap, or crown, or whatever, but it cannot change to anything besides something that sits on your head.
I think
Gonna make
Castio
it
would
armor.
also give the hat to Astrogoth since he is our fashion icon.
So
And
cap and long coat are
I
both
am
going-
totally a queen now.
what was that?
Those
What
are
was it?
both going to Astrogoth.
Oh, I don't know. Is that happening?
Cap and long coat.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, well, you guys can use the horn.
I think anyone could use it, right? It's
the
not.
bard's like,
That's
fuck
good.
musical instruments.
Look at this hat.
The Bard.
Oh, that's funny.
There's a Pathfinder archetype for the occultists, I think, where they get their powers from different clothes that they wear.
Let's do it.
I love it. Bear with me here as I look up the shard. I'm trying to remember if it's identifiable or not, and I can't find my notes on it. Tasha's.
Also, Foxen, would you like to be purple or orange?
Hey.
Yeah, what color do you want?
Purple.
Purple, okay. Thank you. This is for the loot.
Are you rolling? Are you spinning a wheel or something?
No. This is for the
It's about to just throw
the
a pen.
party
What are you
loot
doing here?
spreadsheet.
I already got the Cloak of Elvenkind.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So you could take the mantle.
Anybody have objections to me taking the spell resistance mantle, so I don't get charmed or whatever other horrifying things.
No, that
I can't
sounds,
heal.
sounds good. So you said it was the the hat of many fashions and
Mhm.
then the what was the cloak called?
Long coat of billowing.
Okay.
And so it'd be cloak of billowing, but a long coat, and then a
Yeah.
cloak
Long
of many.
coat of dramatic entrances. Got it.
Bonus action flex, I believe, is the correct terminology. So the shard, he also says, "Oh, this is very interesting. What I can tell you is that apparently what it's allowing me to see with this spell is not much, but I can tell you that this is not a thing of this is not a normal thing. What this is, what this feels like it is a Syrinx stone, but it feels like it's been corrupted. Anyway, out of character, what it does for Syrinx stones, this also has a blessing or a curse, and he is highly leaning towards curse. Obviously, is a Syrinx stone gives you a. There are many Syrinx stones, but Syrinx stone gives you a cantrip and requires attunement, but gives you an extra slot of attunement.
Interesting.
Oh, what? I know you're on here. Shut up.
If the attunement involves stabbing it into your hand, no thanks.
This one, as we mentioned, is blue. And normally blue ones are abjuration. What it explains to you is the blue of this Syrinx stone does not appear to be its native color. It appears to have been corrupted into this color. And he would tell you that this appears to have been a red Syrinx stone. The blue is not a notation as to what its magic is. The purity of its magic coloration has been thwarted. So what this Syrinx stone would normally do is while you're holding it, you can cast any evocation cantrip without components, using your highest ability score as your spellcasting ability for the spell. They are legendary magic items.
Oh shit.
But this one has either a curse or a blessing. And we're leaning kind of more towards curse.
Is that where, like, the hand that he had it in, was that where he was summoning his sword from?
Yep.
Interesting.
Just cram it right into your hand like the end of Diablo 1. Jonah, just like shove it right all up in there.
Cannot do it. No.
Get a forehead tentacle. Come on, man.
You know what? While you're doing it, just go ahead and throw that genie bottle on the ground. Fuck it. Let's go. Everything, baby.
What happened to your bottle this time?
You got this, Jonah. You got this. Just do all the things. You actually did really well in that last combat, despite you falling over a lot. You were doing
Like
great
8
shit.
times.
Yeah, you did a fantastic job of your role of taking that damage with 3 hit points so that the rest of us didn't have to take all of it.
So glad I could do that for you guys.
We appreciate you. But yeah,
I mean, I'm mostly just wondering, like, if I do attune to it, can I summon a spear? That's the main issue. Because I can't. I can use a greatsword, but
Unlimited ice spears.
There's only
Yeah.
one way to find out.
show
Well,
you.
there's technically 2, but I think the Legend of Lore is probably going to be a little tougher to find than you just jamming it into your head.
I do apologize. I did
You
forget.
have removed hers.
I did forget to mention one thing too. The Identify did give him the name of the dice. The name of the dice is Eglin's dice.
oh, okay.
Eglin, for the religiously trained, is the god of, or a worshipped power of thieves, bards, and kind of like,
Scoundrels.
scoundrels. Yeah, he's a ne'er do well of powers.
Wouldn't
There
it
do well.
be Eglin's die since it's a singular?
Oh my gosh, you want to fight about it? You're right. You're 100% right.
Perhaps
So
even
you win
Eglin's
the
best.
fight if we do fight about it.
I think if no one else wants it,
More like
I'll
Jonah
take
dies.
this Spirit Stone. I will die.
Okay, so everybody, I just want to make sure we're hearing what we're hearing. Jonah said,
If no one
nobody
else wants
wants it, Orlandis takes the Cyric Stone.
The corrupted Cyric Stone.
Correct.
Oh yeah.
Eric's gonna slap it out of his hand. What's wrong with
Ah!
It's cursed.
Ah!
It's marked as yours. Foxen, did Raverick want the missile snaring gloves?
Sure. Ninja, right? Just...
Being a baby.
That reminds me. I need to go into town and buy like a short bow or a crossbow or something. I have no range. A gun. Something.
We do. Do we have? We have 2 firebolt guns for up for grabs.
That's true. It uses intelligence.
Hmm,
No, it doesn't. What does it use?
I think it's Dex.
Dex. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's good for me.
Alright.
Then.
Is it Dex or intelligence? John,
What?
for the firebolt gun.
It's dexterity.
Oh, okay.
Do you want one?
I will take one. Yeah.
He's doing more work with it than I do. I can't fucking hit anything.
Add that.
You try. Your heart's in it.
I do. I try.
We know. We appreciate it.
Okay.
So are we, after we learn everything from the items, like, are we taking a short rest or a long rest?
He is so ready to shove that thing in his fucking forehead.
No, I want my HP back.
I gave you 25 back at the shore.
You did, and I appreciate it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll just keep that for other people next time if you don't appreciate it that much. You still want
I
a nap?
do!
You son of a...
In earnest, the people who are present, now that you have a direction, like your goal is to find the Pirate Lord and you have a means of finding him, you'll probably sleep and wake up in the morning and then go about your business finding that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And to be sure, I just want to make sure we have the
Hey.
item breakdown because I missed it. Tentacle Rod? Nobody?
I don't think anybody...
What does it do? Hold on, let me look.
It basically lets you make a melee attack with a +9 bonus on a hit. Tentacle deals a d6 bludgeoning damage. If you hit the target with 3 tentacles, you make 3 tentacle attacks in a single turn. 15-foot reach. If you hit with all 3, they have to make a Constitution saving throw. If they fail, their speed is halved. They have disadvantage on dex saving throws, and they can't use reactions for a minute. Moreover, on each of its turns, it can take either an action or a bonus action, but not both. At the end of each of its turns, it can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on itself as a success. Basically, 3 attacks with 1 action. If you hit with all 3, it slows them.
Let's do
And
it.
gives them disadvantage on dexterity throws.
It slows them, yeah.
As in, I throw my knives and they have
Yeah,
saving throws.
so- Tentacle, bam, 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 then... yeah, that's not a bad
Yeah, I'll
combo.
take it.
Oh.
Sure.
Fox and the gun is just firebolt.
Is it just
That's it.
firebolt?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just firebolt.
You cast a spell Firebolt, but use your dexterity score for your spellcasting.
It does 2d10, not 1d10.
Correct.
Okay.
The gloves of missile snaring? Who got those?
That was Raverick.
Okay. Sounds like the rat's getting kitted out. Deck of illusions, just keeping that on the ship.
Yeah.
Okay, throw that in the stuff. The dice. Eglyn's die.
Okay, give it to Orlando so he can
Sounded-
have all the
God.
cursed items.
No, we're gonna put this away for
It
now.
sounded like
We're gonna
Elizabeth
keep
was
that.
taking it.
We're gonna keep the gambling shit away from you.
So Elizabeth has it, or Lose has it rather.
Yeah.
Okay, and then who had the mantle?
Castia got that.
Yes.
Cassia got the mantle. Okay, And then, are we really giving the Cyric Stone to?
I would
Orlando?
like Castia to examine the Cyric Stone to see if she triggers anything in her
Nope.
brain. Okay.
Nothing for you. If you have the spell Legend Lord, you can cast it, but
Okay. I assume.
you can cast it. I'm a
Just look
nerd.
like Xeric Stone.
Nobody's stopping him, huh?
I feel like that is
I
more
done
of a.
said it. Brevik slaps
I mean-
it out of his head. It's cursed.
I mean, if we're being honest, Castia is already kind of cursed, so maybe it's safer with her than.
Okay. So, that's fine.
Darn.
So, if you're taking it, you're taking it. Or is anybody, like, are we voting against that? Is Orlandus taking it? Because, again, if he takes it, he's probably going to attune to it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
So we'll find out what it does real quick. If you want to.
We could find out, you guys.
Theoretically, if he does
Did you
that,
see
could I
that
have my
before?
could I have my hat of many fashions
File?
take
Whoa.
that appearance?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Wait, no, the appearance of a hat, sure. Wait, what appearance?
Well, if he puts it in his head,
Oh.
theoretically,
I just wanna
On the
make
head,
sure
not
we're
right
we're not putting it on the head. We're
No,
putting
we're
it
not.
on the hand.
You're not putting it anywhere. Again, according to what you understand, there's no reason
Yeah,
why it was in the
Cassia
guy's
is
hand.
taking it. Oh, okay. Damn. Fuck.
If you're that dead set on it, Jonah, I will.
I will shove it into your forehead.
Okay, so the Cyric Stone goes to Jonah, and then the dice is currently being held by Lose. The mantle of spell resistance is on Cassia, gloves of missile snaring, and also the tentacle rod are on Bravik. And then all of the cooler items, the hat and the cloak, are on Ashergoth, right?
Yeah.
Great. During the short
And
rest,
horn, is that just general?
I'll take the horn.
yeah, the bard should have it. So during the short rest, you're attuning to the shard. Is that right?
Yeah.
Great. Nothing special or anything crazy happens. You can cast any
Nice.
evocation cantrip you so desire using the highest stat that you have to cast it.
Okay.
I think we should specify that nothing happened yet.
Correct. Lose. Oh, sorry. Let me see if I need to check the wording on this specifically.
Great.
In my old age, Tom, I have turned into a better Nate. The spell's really good. Yeah. So, as you finish the attunement, something in your mind definitely kind of keys to you. You don't know how to do it. You don't know how you're expected to do it. You do know that you want to do it, and you will want to do it in every way that you can. Always, it will be something that drives you in the back of your head, and that is the goal that you have in mind. And that goal, the goal that you must do no matter what, the thing that is going to drive you from this point forward as long as you're attuned to that Cyric Stone,
Okay.
is that you have to find the sea of solid fire, breach it, and find the priest's tongue in its heart.
Find the
That-
priest's tongue in its heart.
Yes, the priest's
Find the
tongue-
one piece.
The priest's tongue is in the heart of the sea of solid flame. That is
Okay,
where you
breach.
must go.
Reach the sea of solid flame. And
I was gonna make a he hit puberty joke before you explained what his actual thing was when you were describing what his goal was.
the priest's tongue.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and that is where you must go. You must do that.
That fucking thing.
In the heart.
Are you planning on doing that today?
We're gonna have to, yeah. We gotta go
Well,
to the
ship's
sea
not,
of
ship's not
solid
ready to
flame.
go. Are you,
Oh, shoot.
Are you planning on going today, though? Or are you going to try and resist it? You're not, like, going crazy to just do it, right? You're not going to do anything outside of the norm?
Does it make me feel like I have to do it today?
It's basically like a new kind of trait that's just been added to you. Basically, this is
Okay.
a thing that you want to do no matter what. But yeah, your goal is tomorrow to do it, right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Cool.
Okay, one more
Do you
time.
know
Breach.
where that is?
True. We
Breach
don't.
the sea.
Breach the sea is solid, flame,
flame
and retrieve the priest's tongue in the
At
heart
its-
of.
of the sea. Right.
Okay, in the heart of the sea. Okay.
Correct. That is
Okay.
something that is in the back of your mind that you must do. You're always thinking about it.
All right, I'm gonna add it to my traits.
Cool. Baby cat, I love you so much. You're being very
Okay.
cute. I love that about you. I love that for you. I want you to come over here so I can give you a pet. A scrimp on your head?
Script.
He only responds to piss or
As all cats do.
he's good. He's good cat. Okay, cool. Lose, during the short rest, there is a strange nature to the dice that in your head you want to roll it. You're not compelled to. You're not magically compulsory, like forced to. But there's like a certain desire to. The best way I can describe that is if you ever bought a lottery ticket.
I have not.
Okay, then you don't understand. Your character understands, but everybody else, have you bought a lottery ticket?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody gives you a gift, and they tell you that you can't open it until your birthday.
Something like that.
Oh,
Or better, have you ever bought a pack of cards and wanted a specific card,
yeah.
and then like you thought that you were going to draw it, and then thought what you would do with that card when you drew it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the feeling, the vibe that you're getting.
Is that why I currently have 3 of these?
Yeah. That's it. It's about the one piece.
I'm gonna draw today. I'm gonna get the money.
I
So-
want one more Kobe.
I'm gonna be taking Eldritch
tissues.
Blast as my evocation magic.
No. You're not understanding. You don't choose one, you dum-dum. You can cast all evocation cantrips.
All of them?
Yeah.
Every
hey,
time you just got a list over here.
It's a
What
legendary
the fuck?
It's a legendary magic item I just gave you. You don't choose
Wait a
one and
minute.
get to use it.
Wait a minute.
You can
Wait a
cast
minute.
all evocation cantrips. Period.
Wait 1 minute.
Evocation.
Or
That's
Landis
a
has
lot.
become overpowered.
That's a lot.
It is a lot.
Oh, fuck.
That's why
Just
the
wait
Fireball.
until tomorrow when you don't find the priest tongue.
that's why
He's gonna throw.
The
He's gonna
ones
throw the
that are
firebolt
in,
gun away. Just like fireball.
Oh fuck! I can't even do an ad read right now.
that's why this is
So many.
funny,
Like, I don't need this gun anymore.
Shona.
Oh, where is it?
There's so many.
Marvelous
Oh.
Adventures. Is that the name of the book?
Which one?
Even the ones in there.
All of the evocation cantrips that are legal for this game are now castable by Orlandis.
So does Orlandis
because-
know this now? Or like we gotta hear him like giggling into himself in his little in his room? You're like, what is he doing?
The-
there?
the-
We're gonna
He's
hear
got
him
magic.
grumbling when he doesn't get the fucking priest tongue.
Yeah, Tom knows exactly what's happening and how funny it will be. And I don't think any gods are going to help him out of it.
I don't think he's gonna be clever enough to find a loophole
No,
either. I'm
he's-
sorry,
Nope.
Jonah.
So sorry.
It's
You-
okay.
You are no wise deception. So-
These are the
Where's the
consequences of
tired
my
his
own
ass and send him
actions.
out on a dinghy? Like, go, be gone.
Have fun. Luffy it up, buddy.
Just out of curiosity, Jonah, have you ever watched Code Geass? Because there's just something that's making me think of.
Nice, well done. Just say it. You just tell him. You
Except
don't
he
have
doesn't
to
get a hot
focus.
girlfriend either. So he doesn't.
Anyway, so back to the important question. We got sidetracked a lot there, Elizabeth, and I apologize. Took the spotlight off you for a second. You have the
Yep.
dice. You're
Yep.
thinking about the dice and rolling the dice. Do you want to roll the dice or no?
This is like in the evening, right?
During the short rest, yeah. So probably
During
like the
the-
latter
oh,
portion of the day.
Okay. There's really not much going on, right?
No, yeah, just hanging out. People are kind of getting into the ship and loading their stuff in. This is the day that they're kind of getting ready to set sail, because the expectation was tomorrow or the next day you guys were going to sail out and try and find the pirate lord, but now you know how to get there, so you don't need to find him.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, if she's not doing anything, she'll probably like be at a table and just kind of
Roll it.
roll it.
Okay, roll a d6.
I hate this for us, but
Oh, I
Roll a
love
6.
I love this for us.
5.
Ooh, it's not a 1. That's good. 1 second. As I,
Lord, there.
as I
So
check.
many cantrips.
Baby cat, baby cat, baby cat, baby cat, baby cat.
Maybe our deck of many things.
A baby cat appears.
Someone's gonna roll a 1, just
Baby
vanish into the
He
void.
cat.
says, I got a wet
Soupy
nose
baby.
because I'm so happy. My nose
Is
is
that a
wet.
cat of many soups?
He is a cat.
Is a
Oh,
cat of mini soup.
look at this. Look at this guy.
Oh, that cat
Ain't
can
got him.
fit so
It's
much
like
soup.
the alchemical jug, except for soup.
Just soup. All the metrics but soup. So you rolled a
I can't
5.
find any clothes. Where are you? I'm in the soup aisle. Why are you in the soup aisle? Go
Hilarious.
to the next aisle. There's just more soup.
All right. How many magic items do you have on you?
On me?
Jesus Christ.
Oh my.
Yep.
Fucking hell. I have the thin blade
Mm-hmm.
and double checking. I have the thin blade, the deck of illusions, and then the die.
Okay. Yeah, the die counts itself. Okay, cool. So a total of 3. Got it. Okay. The die vanishes. In its place. Cool. In its place is a ring. Set inside of the ring are 3 gemstones. 2 of them are solid black, and 1 is bright polished white. Your sword changes noticeably at your hip.
No.
It is now no longer the weapon that you had. It is instead the
No.
same type of weapon, except it is
No.
now a defender thin blade, which means it's a +3 weapon. During your turn, when you make your first attack during your turn, you can shift your plus bonus down by any number you'd like and raise your armor class by the same amount.
Fucking fire.
It is a legendary item.
That's pretty
And then
good.
the deck changes into another deck. It is not the same deck, it is a different deck. It is a very much different deck.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh no. I only know of 3 decks.
I did not expect it to go this way. It was in my notes that it could
Do
go this
not
way,
draw a card.
but you have just created a copy of a deck that is very much a thing that most adventuring groups don't want to get a hold of, especially
Oh,
at
no.
Section 28. If you don't know, what
Especially with a Jonah.
if you don't know what the deck is, you would
How
have-
many things can it
I have
do?
an idea.
You would know what they are because of the roll. The deck is a deck of many things.
Yeah.
But yeah, the dice. I said it was replaced by a
A
ring.
ring.
Ring of 3 wishes, but with 1 wish remaining.
We have wish.
That's
Is
pretty
it?
dope.
Is it also? Does it have a nice moon on it?
It's not that ring. It is a.
Yeah.
It was one that was created ad hoc. I rolled the d. It rolled a 1 on purpose. She could have had a ring of 3 wishes. It's just a ring of 3 wishes with 2 spend.
That's fair.
Why is it a ring and not a tuba, John?
It's a tuba. Shit. Okay. Okay.
No,
No.
I already got a horn this session.
Hold on.
It's
Nope,
fine.
No.
Don't. Do
Because
not
this-
go back.
This
It's a
is
ring.
Not, this is not Astrogoth's item. It is a ring. It is a ring.
Okay, all right.
The
Not a
tuba of
tuba.
wishes is something much later.
Be a lot cooler if it was a
Oh.
tuba.
We will get there.
I just got just a fucking marching man over here.
John, I'm John.
Yeah. Question. So the thin blade is
A defender.
a defender. Is that also counting for the dagger that
The
comes
thin
out?
blade is a defender, so it's
Okay.
the primary one.
whole...
The
and
the
the
dagger
secondary.
was always a +1 as well, but
Yep.
it did not augment.
It's-
Just the larger
okay.
weapon.
Great. So the dagger's the same.
It's a +1 dagger. Yeah.
Great. That's all I need to know.
Mm-hmm.
Can you shift the +1 from the dagger to your AC?
Actually, it would have shifted it. No, yeah, they ooh, that's a great question actually. Would it shift?
+3 dagger, +3 thin blade. She's already overpowered. She's gonna become a monster.
The dagger cannot become a defender. The
She just
defender.
shot all these arrows and didn't miss a single one.
I have to see what it would have changed into. Hold on. Because defender's sword only. Daggers are not swords.
Yeah. Right.
Get a cool dagger that wraps greedy. That's a cool dagger.
That's a great question. Because they've always been kind of the same pairing. I'm gonna roll. Or I'm gonna have you roll. I've got a 50-50 chance in my head. So if you roll low, I'm gonna just go with they fuse into one weapon. If they roll high, I will continue my looking here. Roll a d100.
Okay. 31.
They fuse into the same weapon.
Yeah, that's a little sad, but
I'm sorry. Yeah, I just again, I didn't expect a 5. But something.
Well, if you just keep drawing cards off the deck of many things, maybe you'll get another one.
That's not how that
No.
goes. Yeah, if you want to draw something from the deck of many things that you just created ad hoc, you certainly can.
Let's just insert as much chaos as we can in
Whoever
one short
walks in, what
rest.
you doing? Playing cards?
she takes it out, looks at it.
Use your one wish to wish that you always know what the next card is.
That's actually really smart.
That is actually kind of smart, but that would only be 2. Oh wait, no.
No, if you always know what the next card
I
is,
always know.
Yeah.
then if it's a bad card, you could be like, "Hey, you over
Yeah,
there.
you
You want to see a magic trick? Here, take a
Pull,
card."
pull a card. Random civilian gets pulled into the
Well,
abyss.
again,
Oh no!
Oh no. Leave the card sitting on the table for the big baddie. Draws a giant fire giant. Figures out of nowhere.
So, before you draw a card, you must declare how many cards you intend to draw, and then draw them randomly. Now, that's fine with that wish, because you will know what you're going to draw, and you draw them randomly, which means the deck can be shuffled between each draw. So, if you know the next card is not good, you could draw again. And ultimately, yeah, you could metagame it to a point where you draw what you want, but yeah, I'm trying to think.
That wasn't the intent when I came up with the idea.
You got a
of the
marked
wish.
card. You're just shuffling until that marked card.
I'm trying to find a reason why that can't be the case. Oh, I see. No. Sorry, you cannot shuffle between. So once you declare the number of cards, you have to go with it. Once the declared number is drawn, the deck disappears. So if you use that wish, you would have to do it with just the one, because the second that you draw the card, you would basically be locking yourself into the shuffle. If you understand what
You
I'm saying.
could wish that you only
Draw
draw the
all
good
of
cards.
them. Draw all of them.
Only positive cards are all on the top magically. Wish.
The fun fact about the legendary item of the deck of many things is, its shuffle is always random, so you can't force it.
Yeah.
The deck cannot be forced.
What's a good card in the deck of many things? Just wish that all the cards are that.
Yeah, I would say that once you declare it, that shuffle would be locked in. So you would know with that wish, you would know what you're getting before you get it. And you can decline to draw it, because if you don't draw it, then it goes away after an hour. Does that make so to be sure, you're not able to basically like stack the deck in a way that'll be kind of beneficial. Let me make sure the wording is correct. Okay? If you were to use the Ring of Three Wishes as Zach suggests, you would then shuffle the deck, right? And you would know what the top card is. Once you decide to draw a card, you would say the number you want. The deck would shuffle itself.
Yeah.
You would know what that card is, and if you didn't draw it in an hour, then you would watch the deck disappear, and it would go without you drawing anything. So if the top card is bad, you wouldn't have to draw it. But if the top card is good, you could draw it. That makes sense?
Yeah.
I wish so.
It would be.
Yeah, it was just an idea, but
Yeah, I wanted to make sure that I functionally went through the chain of how it would work because, in all honesty, the way I originally thought it would work, I was coming at it like a Magic player, and I was like, I can look at the top card on my deck anytime I want. And for me as a Chandra player, that's like insanely great because that's where I want to be, right? And I was like, yeah, top deck city, you could just stage it, you could shuffle it whenever. And I was like, no, you can't shuffle it whenever because it says right here you can't. Okay, we're good. So yeah. You would take the number of cards that you say you want to draw when you say it, and it shuffles it at that point.
When you draw a card, you must declare how many cards you intend to draw. They draw randomly.
Yep, the draw.
Any card drawn in excess number has no effect. Otherwise, as soon as the card is drawn, the magic takes effect. You must draw each card no more than 1 hour after the previous draw.
Right.
If you fail to draw the chosen number, the remaining cards fly from the deck on their own and take effect all at once.
Oh,
So
holy
no, you
shit.
can't just leave it alone.
Oh, no, they draw regardless. Oh, I thought it said flies away. Okay, nope, you're right. So you're boned.
Read!
I am. Don't yell at me. I'll kill you.
Creature not.
Yeah, that's correct. And they are drawn randomly, but I will say that would be from the top of the deck. So you would know what the first one's going to be. And if you wanted to do just one, you would be stuck with it. But you would, yeah, the ring's a bad idea.
How many cards are in this deck? 13 or 21?
22.
52. 22.
22.
22, so it's a full deck.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was just created whole cloth.
There, we got a brand new deck.
Yeah, don't do that.
Okay, no Ring of Three Wishing.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And we're not pulling anything out of the deck yet.
Okay, just put that in your
Smart.
pocket.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so that was a fun, eventful short
Wonder
rest.
where the fuck that sword went.
Oh, your sword?
So did she lose her dagger completely, or is it just a still +1?
No, I mean it's
Yeah.
my sword, but
Yeah.
it's a new sword. It looks like a new sword, right?
In that it looks more like a defender, but it looks exactly the same. Basically, the item becomes upgraded.
Okay.
The same with
I
the
thought
deck.
it like
the
you
same-
said that it looked different.
Yeah, it would have slight differentiation, but it would be like adding.
I would know, but like
Yeah.
most people wouldn't.
Right. Okay, that was an eventful fucking short rest. I genuinely did not expect you to roll a
Yay.
5 or a 6.
Oopsie.
Just out of curiosity, what would have happened with a 1?
Oh, great. Yeah, perfect
Yeah.
question. So, with a 1, baby.
All of your magic.
I also
items
want to know what.
disappear.
I also want to know what would happen to her.
Sorry, my cat's being really difficult. Okay, so with a 1, every magic item within 150 feet becomes non-magical.
Oh my god.
We would have stabbed the crap. We would have all come to.
You would have saved Orlandis, though.
I would,
True.
but at what cost?
Would he
What is my
though? I mean,
cost?
it already affected his mind. He might still want to go to see a
I
fire.
just imagine.
Yeah, you just wait until tomorrow, bud.
Yeah. I imagine the Astrogoth would have been like on the top
My
of the
clothes!
just,
Fucking fireball!
like,
Fucking shooting
billowing
magic
in the
out.
wind, and then all of a sudden it just goes.
On a 2, since we're talking about the dice, on a 2, roll randomly on Magic Chart H, I believe it was. Double checking if it was. Yeah, Magic Chart H, which is the like close to the toppest of tiers. A 3 would have resulted in a generation of 1d20 times 1,000 gold pieces appearing where the dice was rolled, and the dice disappearing. Oh, the dice always disappears after these, by the way. And then a 4 would be similar in kind, except instead it would be 10,000 gold piece diamonds, a number equal to a d20 roll. On a 5, all magic items on the person become legendary. And then on a 6, the closest artifact to the character is brought to the dice.
That probably also would have saved Orlandis.
Maybe. I don't think the one you're thinking of is the closest right now. It would have definitely created a really strange effect for the fucking Sunday game, to be sure.
They're about to get this artifact goes flying out the window. Like, what the fuck? Our
Technic-
loot!
technically, the
I'm kind
the lodestar is an artifact.
Yeah. Now I'm kind of sad that
Should roll a 6. That
I
would have been
didn't
funny
roll
as
a
fuck.
6. We rarely get to fuck with the Sunday game.
They would have been like, "Oh shit, we don't have a
Can
lodestar."
we just figure out where the Elizabeth? We need to figure out where they're at. Sail the ship over there, and just bombard the shoreline.
Oh, I know where they are.
Just
Those things
start
know.
shooting cannons over there randomly.
Ran.
I know where they are.
As y'all are fighting, cannonballs just start sailing over your heads. Like, what?
They just killed a chicken. They're literally right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Let's
anywho,
see. The
I'm sorry, a
coordinates
chicken?
Were like,
yeah. So
A chicken house?
in
right
their
there.
game, they have access to sight beyond the mortal realm due to their dance, the Dance Eternal, right? They're kind of not alive; they're ghosts. So when they die, their ghost comes to fruition, and then they can reform their bodies when they get the lodestar, this item that they have, to a soul well, which is a special location that they can see. And I believe you've seen one as well, right? Or is that the Tuesday group has seen one. It's basically where unborn souls are basically spewed into the world to kind of create new life.
Yeah.
A stork hole.
Yeah, it's historical. Is also a name that it's now going to be given.
Oh no.
You're welcome.
Maybe
Lodestar-
come from a hole over
The
there.
Lodestar uses the unborn souls to create a new body for the person who is in the Dance Eternal. The Dance Eternal is reference to kind of other cultures, Native American tribes, some Native American tribes, believing that when you die, the best way to kind of like, or the way that you kind of end your life is you perform a dance of your life to like the people in death, and the longer your dance is, the more notable you are to these people. Well, the Dance Eternal is the ability for them to effectively do that to the Emirnian, the respinner, and make it so that they never die. And so they can basically take a ghost form and wander around. But yeah, that's the artifact. So if they don't have it, they can't use it to create new bodies, and that would have been. That would have been
Got a bunch of
really.
ghosts
That would have
for
been
us now.
hilarious,
That
but
would
Where the
have been
ghosts
Yeah.
hilarious.
It would have been either that one. The other one would have like ruined our pirate stuff, but at the same time could have not ruined the pirate stuff because also funny. Because technically, the big, massive whale of a airship that the Denisovans have that you've seen is also an artifact. So I
that's
would
what I
have-
was thinking originally.
Just comes crashing into our ship.
I would have to figure out like I would have to
Which
do.
is closer?
I'll be honest. The 6 also could have resulted in just a very simple one, but I would have to do some math tracking. I don't know what the Clotus's artifact is.
I'm dying at the idea of the Sunday game just being over because Elizabeth rolled a 6 on Friday.
We got these ghosts coming to haunt Castia. Like,
You're
give us
just
our
like-
thing back.
It was close. So, oh no, I actually think there is one that is closer than both of those. It is pretty close because the ship is currently north. It's 84 miles away. The artifact that I think you would snatch would be 77 miles away.
Oh, okay.
I won't say what it is because it's still possible it comes up for you as a thing. It's also still possible it comes up as a thing for the Tuesday crew. We shall see. Baby cat. Don't say that. Such a bad boy.
Was this a long rest or a short rest?
This was a short rest, but if you want to take a long rest, I'm okay with that, and I'll go ahead and afford you some experience because it's a bit.
Yeah, because if we're gonna set out, I assume it would be in the morning.
The
So
morning. I figure that is
Yeah.
the case as well. All right, so the zombies were kind of tough.
I killed
All of
at
them.
least 5 of them.
Yeah, I think we. What did we determine, Elizabeth? Like between the two of us, we killed 6, and they killed
6,
2. One of
including
them.
the leader.
Yeah,
and
which
then
is
the
technically
boy
like
killed
7.
2.
Yeah,
Hey,
and one of
I kept
them
them
was just falling.
distracted.
Jonah's
Me and
putting-
Orlandis kept them distracted long enough.
Jonah hasn't said shit in the last like 5, 10, 20 minutes or so, and you want to know why? He is pushing all those evocation spells onto a sheet. He is typing the ones from the books. He is like,
Oh my god.
I gotta do it. I gotta do
You're
it.
like, I ain't going down anymore. Fuck you guys.
That's
I
why it
haven't
would have
done
been
it
even
yet.
funnier if all of the magic items lost their properties, so we went through all of them, dragging and dropping, just to never be able to cast one.
Baby cat, you are being
He's so
very
He
rude.
he doesn't know it lost its magic. He goes to.
I haven't done it yet. I haven't
I
done it yet.
cast chaos. Nothing.
So that
There are a lot of cantrips though.
Yeah, there are.
that experience. Let me double check. Because my math is bad. We are all aware that that is the truth. And Shimmy, you are being a very bad boy right now.
Have you asked Shimby how the math works out?
Chimby, tell me that. Tell me about that. Can you tell me that?
He's concentrating.
He did shut up when I asked him, so.
He's got to think about it. Give him a minute.
The answer is
How many
catnip.
soups?
The master plus these. Sorry, bad at math. My calculator's not being super great.
You go, Gene.
Times 8 plus 5,000 plus 4. Okay, so divided by 5. It'll be 3,000 a person.
Wow. Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty steep. And Orlandis, you don't. At the end of the day, you don't like. You say you're gonna do it tomorrow, right?
What?
Go get the thing.
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. Roll 5d10.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Give me 1 sec. 7, 8. Okay. 5d10.
Yep.
33.
Cool. You take that many psychic damage. Does it knock you down?
Ooh. Before or after long rest?
This would be before the short rest, really.
Oh, I didn't roll any hit die, but I was at 33.
Okay, so you would have
Yeah, but
fallen
knock me
over.
down.
Yeah,
Okay.
cool. Before you even get to the short rest part, you're like, "Oh, we'll just do it tomorrow." Oh! It'd actually been after the short rest because you'd have had to have attuned to it. So yeah, you wouldn't have been able to roll hit dice anyway.
Okay. So
Or
yeah,
you would have been able to roll hit dice anyway. Did you roll any? You didn't.
I
did you?
didn't. I did not.
You were just obsessed with the Cyric stone. Okay, so
I was.
roll your hit dice first.
Okay.
That'll be nice,
Okay.
baby.
Hold on, let me bring it down to 33 again. And then, yep, where's my token? And then 11. Yeah, would have been at full anyway.
Okay, then you would have taken 33 damage. And then you would have taken a long rest. You would only recover a number of hit dice equal to half your level at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So you might be starting with less than full on hit dice on the next day. And just a heads up. So
Is it 3 or 4 for 7?
what?
Because we're going with half, right? Half
Yeah,
of
so
our
it'd be
total
3
hit
round
die?
down. Sorry.
Okay. It'll be at 6.
So cool. The nature of the effect will become clear to you, and also would be kind of clear to everyone else. At least this aspect of the curse. He's rolling dice now. Shiro.
Is he doing the damages?
Shiro's rolling the damage dice. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
He's got like 4 or 5 dice he's pulled out of the bread jar.
Maybe
Oh,
maybe
what a
that.
good boy. He's
I mean, are they D10s? Is he doing the damage to Orlando's?
Needs attention, you guys. I can't do it. Okay, so you're under the effects of a Geas. Geas is a spell that basically states that for the next 30 days is the normal duration of a Geas, but for yours it seems like it's linked to the attunement. But as long as you are attuned to that item, you will be required to try for the item and continue to try for the item. Each time you do something in a direct manner that contradicts that activity, you'll take 5d10 psychic damage. Each time you do something that's not in a direct way associated with your goal.
I see. Okay. And the goal is to find that tongue.
Yeah. But you'll only take that damage once per day.
Got you. Okay.
So every day you're not doing the deed, you'll be just taking a huge bonk at the start of the day, if you will, or the end of the day, depending on when you kind of say, not today. That's when it pops.
I got you. So that was at the end of the day.
It would have been, yeah, towards the end of the day.
Okay. Okay. So I'm full HP after long rest.
Yep.
Okay. And this day...
You wake up, and you're getting everybody together, so you're definitely going and you're questing, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. What are you
We're
going?
on the way.
Where are you setting sail for? Again, you have no idea where the Sea of Salt Flame is.
Yeah. So we would have to go on our way to the knowledge place.
Penford.
Penford, yeah. In order to find out where I can get information on where the Sea of Flame is.
I don't disagree. That is a sound logic, and so you're obviously going in the right direction if you're heading north towards Penford.
Okay.
He's starting to learn.
You're trying to find a loophole. I'm totally going there. I'm just going across this land, up this volcano, and then back down again.
Well, he's got to find
whatever obstacles happen to find me on my way to Penford, technically, is still on my way.
So, when
You can say that.
When Honeld comes to you and asks you, okay, we have an understanding of where we're headed. We're heading north towards Penford. Along the way, we'll... Stop it!
Stop!
You stupid booty. You're not allowed to go up there. I told you that 20 times. 20 times I told you that.
And he continues.
Spank him. Okay, this is just going to be the case for the rest of the session.
Air jail!
You get to be in a jail now. Cuddle Punish is the name of the game. Okay, so Honeld says,
What do you
we
want this whole time?
have an understanding where we're headed, Captain, and everyone is prepared and ready on ship. Some of the folks are already to sleep for the voyage out. We are still heading up towards Penford. We are under the understanding that we have the coordinates for the Pirate Lord. Is it our goal to stop there and deal with him?
It is not our goal. It is just a stepping stone to our actual goal.
We are going to go to the Pirate Lord and deal with them, or are we not doing that?
We are doing that.
Roll 5
It is on the way. God fucking damn it.
Trey's trying to loophole it, and it's like, no.
I tried, because he asked specifically, and I can't fucking lie. Okay.
Somebody lean on the hollow and say, don't say that.
At the beginning of the day. Just blast
Has
it
the
with
game
the-
now become Liar Liar the movie?
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Are you okay? Honeld would say.
Well, it's just blood just dripping out of his
Fucking
orifices
blood out
on
of
his
his
face.
eyes. I'm good.
You look down
I
at
am
the stone.
fine.
It's sitting on your desk. It's like nearby. It's attuned to you. You definitely feel its power over you. You're not having to hold it. It's not embedded in you or anything. And at any point in time,
It'd be a lot cooler if it was.
You can remove your attunement from it.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know that's the case.
Alright.
You have the option.
Okay.
All right, so blood starts draining out your nose. She says, "Are you
A little bit
okay?"
out of the ear.
You say, "I just need some time." And she says, "I'll go ahead and make preparations. And if you want to stay here in the captain's quarters, I believe Lose and I could probably see us off."
That is fine.
Yeah, if this was an anime, she'd think you were attracted to her.
The nosebleed.
Fucking Vravik runs in with the tentacle rod. Ah!
Huh?
It's Japanese anime now, boys.
No.
Oh my god.
Comes in, look what this can do.
Great.
Filth. I think Hanel's more of a Nami. She'd probably punch purgatory.
Punched out the room. Cut the credits.
No, it's like one of those action punches where it like knocks you out in the background, like is all like flying past.
There's no evocation cantrip that heals you, right?
No.
Damn.
There are no cantrips that heal.
Damn.
But that said, so you see Hanil come out. She moves to Lose and explains the situation, and then she'll start kind of maneuvering the people who are on deck to prepare to send the ship off and start heading north. I'll move us back to the big map, and since Orlandis, you are technically the one who is navigating, and you're the one who is planning the navigation. You already took the damage for saying you're going to do something that's not quite what you were supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
You should be able to draw on here. If you click on the draw option, there should be a polygon option.
Yeah.
And if you hold shift while you have the polygon option selected, you can, hold on. Is it, no, control. If you hold control, nope, it was shift. I was right, nope, yep, it is shift. It
Okay.
moves through, it doesn't move perfectly. I don't like it. Just do a beat for beat kind of move along the way, keeping the center of the hex as the points you press. And draw the path that you want to sail by.
The fuck is it doing? Oh, okay. Okay.
We're off to a great start with this course.
I have to find it. I'm getting,
How do you steer this thing?
getting the feel of it. Hold on.
You go do it. I'm the captain. Fuck it. My head hurts.
Mama's over here, look at him
We're
going.
here. And then we're starting from here. Like, do this shit. What are you doing?
And anybody who wants to make adjustments to just make sure if you're like part of the command staff and have genuine ideas as to what you want to do, you can make adjustments by drawing on the map in your color. So Orlandis, you're locked in as purple.
You know, I'm trying to fix it so it looks right. Okay. Go that way.
And feel free to hit escape at some point just so you have a line drawn, just like so you don't have to keep drawing the same line over again because you fuck up later down the way.
Yeah.
He's not hitting escape.
No. Alright.
There you go.
Oh,
That
I
way,
see it.
that way you're not fucking up like down the way, and also so I can do it better.
I'm gonna turn
Keep
it.
drawing. I'll chase.
No, it's not. Oh, there we go.
Sound.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do freehand.
I've got you. So from that point, because I'm assuming that's the route you wanted to go based on what you were trying to draw there. Do you want to go left or right? Do you want to go east or west through the?
We'll go. We'll go right since it's more open.
And then we're going straight for the Pirate Lord.
Yeah.
Okay, so that should be enough for now. I'm assuming after the Pirate Lord, you'll basically be moving back towards the coastline so you can follow it up towards Benford. So
Yeah.
we'll hold that as the kind of accentuation. Bravik, you are trying to make a case for staying to the western side, or is that you just drawing?
That was just me drawing.
Okay, just checking.
I'm trying to figure out how to erase it.
Just wanted to make sure you click it and then you just hit delete. Click it so it's highlighted, then hit delete.
Ah, okay. There you go.
Yep.
I was like, how do you do this?
Perfection. Okay, so we have the trace, we have the line, and next session, when we pick up from the beginning, we'll be starting on the line as we move through it. So the end of this session, so we have an understanding, you've all gathered on the boat, you have everything that you need. I will allow retcon up until the start of next Friday. So if there's anything that you want to purchase from a general store, which would have everything in the player's handbook, including potions of healing, you can start spending currency to do so. Feel free to negotiate, discuss, etc. on the party fund and how much of that is being spent for those resources. There is a limitation to the number of potions of healing that can be collected, 4 per person. Okay?
Can I buy a ring of mind shielding?
No, there's nothing like that in the player's handbook.
Okay.
That said, yeah, work towards purchasing everything you need. The presumption is that there's enough food on the ship for everybody to be able to eat until Penford that has already been handled by Honild. So don't worry about rations. You are fooded for enough time plus an extra 6 day, just in case you run afoul of something and can't get to where you need to go. Okay. Any questions for me before I pop off here? Oh, actually, no, that's not how I do this. Thanks for watching those that did, and we'll see you next week. Ciao.